have to have had another guy.
So apparently, if there's multiple cameras and you have to toggle back and forth, that's where you need a second.
What about all the voice levels? You know, like how you guys you do the post production and you level everything out. How do you do that now in the live? It's not.
You don't.
All right, so staying near the mic is important.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I don't think anything's on. Is it on?
I mean, I've uploaded a video to YouTube, but it's not the same as what you're doing, obviously. And you couldn't hear anything because I'm outside. You go.
The other thing that sucks too is like
We're live too, John.
Okay. We could have recorded and then like edited it and posted it to YouTube, but the amount of memory that it takes to store 2 hours of video. So now this just automatically goes into the cloud, and here we are.
All right, we ready to get going?
Yeah, you have. Oh,
The cars are still here.
The cars are still.
Cars are still here.
Oh man, Mark.
I know. I know what happened.
Well, it's because he used to knock it off all the time. This doesn't stick anymore.
Mark's amped. He's amped.
He's very animated, and that car used to fly.
If I was here, that car would be gone in 2 days.
Gonna pull our little chat up here.
So now, where are they seeing this?
So if they're watching YouTube,
Live on YouTube.
it's on the right side at the bottom. It just scrolls through.
I didn't have that. I had like a Facebook Live type of thing, but that was on Facebook. You're saying YouTube does that?
This
now?
is on YouTube, yeah.
Man, I feel like
You're learning
I
today.
feel like a get off my lawn type. Like I just aged 25 years.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I just aged 25 years.
Could you give me more in the ears? I don't feel like I can hear anything.
Yeah.
Turn my
Oh,
treble
there
up.
we
That's
go.
my word.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Chuck wasn't here. I'm used to Chuck levels because this is where he sits, and he's deaf so from all the years of DJing, so the thing's on like 12 when I get here.
So is everyone using this now? That
no.
Not
Revival and us.
Yep.
The NASCAR boys haven't adopted the video yet.
Sounds like they want to, though.
They want to, I think.
Maybe next year when the season rolls
Look
in.
at this. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean, if we wanted to go like full Inception, you know, this is what the world sees right now. It's a little delayed.
man.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. That's living right there.
Yeah. All right, you ready to do this, Mark?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hello, hello. I'm John Stairs. You're listening to Topics Under the Stairs. As always, I'm joined by Ryan and Mark.
Hello there.
How we doing?
Tonight we have a very special guest, return guest. If you're a listener of the show, you know Bruce. Bruce is an all-time favorite. We had talked extensively about Bruce's business, Fall River Tattoo Company. And
Is there a club of people who've been on multiple times, like on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
So we were talking about this. I think we're gonna get a belt.
Yeah.
You know, like a plastic.
SNL calls it.
I'd
like
rather
a-
have like a sport coat.
You want a sport
If
coat?
I'm
there's
in
a
for a
sport
sport
coat, I'll
coat.
take that. Yeah. But there is one. Like,
Five
it's like-
Timers Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this 5?
I think
No,
it's
but
3.
it's 3.
But he's getting there.
But you're on your way.
All right. Who else has done? Has anyone done 3?
We
So,
can't, we
yeah.
can't get that information out.
Not counting like your buddies or anything, but like
No, Chris.
Chris Hogan.
Chris Hogan's done, I think, 3 or maybe 4.
I'm
wanna say
I'm
he's
coming for
pushing
Chris.
5.
I'm coming for Chris. Hard.
Dylan's
That's number
done.
1.
Dylan's done 3 already.
He's done a few.
And
Like
Jake
Blake, Moritz,
Jake Rojas has done a few.
Those guys have been
Listen.
on.
Yeah, they,
Yeah, they're family.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bush League. Yeah. Carry on, John. Sorry about that.
But yeah, Bruce is hanging with us, and as soon as we started doing the video thing, if you're listening, you should check out our YouTube channel and subscribe so you can watch live. We got the live chat going. Shout out to Held Captive, Clamor Time, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you should join up and watch us live on YouTube, and you can join the live chat and contribute to the show, and it's a lot of fun. But Bruce was one of the first people we thought of when we started doing the video because
Well, I need you to dial it back.
Okay.
What you should say is, wasn't this my idea?
it was basically your idea.
Don't
That's
say
true.
basically, John. Let's clear this up. Let's use real talk. Mark, Roll the microphone back.
You go
I
take
said,
Pull
if
clip,
you're not
pull
doing
tape.
video,
Yeah.
you're losing out. And
We were set up for video, but the problem is to do it on YouTube, you have to have the followers and So we
you'll
did
get
work.
it.
Yeah.
this is going to be a meteoric rise for you guys. Because this is doing it.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, if you can't drink in these punums right here, is this coming through? Is this coming through? It's unbelievable.
Oh, sorry, Dylan.
love it.
Dylan, 4 for Dylan.
4 for Dylan.
Here we go.
all right.
Now Dylan's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
challenge accepted. It's all right. We'll film 2 episodes tonight, and that will count.
Turns
Okay.
turns out from now on every Thursday, Bruce doesn't tattoo after like 4 o'clock.
Fall River. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
Before we get jamming, this episode's brought to you by Revival Motoring and the Revival Motoring Network. The camera that you're seeing our beautiful faces on is from Revival Motoring Network. So please hop on the website and check out the Bucks for the Boys system.
Bucks for the boys.
You can contribute to Bucks for the Boys yourself. $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever it may be. And it helps pay for all this stuff. And we've said it numerous times. I'll say it again now. We're creating 6 to 8 hours of content a week for you to consume for free, no paywall. Share it with your friends. Tell somebody. Don't even give us the $1. Just fucking, when you listen to the episode, just click share and tell a friend about it.
Who is paying for this? Like, did you pay for this?
No, so Josh.
We're doing this again?
Yeah, so Josh, that
Mark, I don't know. Like,
people refer to Josh as the podcast daddy.
I love it.
Yeah, Josh
Okay.
owns Revival, and he put this whole thing together. And through merchandise and his own funding and crowdfunding with the Bucks for the Boys system,
Yep.
Bucks for the Boys is the best way to help the network, though.
It's amazing. I know you're too nice to have done anything illegal for this. I know Ryan's too much for Peach. I know Mark would use a stolen credit card to get this camera.
Yeah.
And if you did, I don't care. I'm
Yeah. On the way here,
for it,
actually,
yeah.
on the way here, actually, word for word, Mark said, if it was a few years ago, I would just burn that fucking place down.
Mark would-
And I don't think he was
Mark would
joking.
steal your identity
I don't think he was joking.
I don't. Yeah. Which place? I feel it's
I'm not going to say that live on the air, but
I also said
That's an expensive camera.
I also,
Sorry.
no,
Yeah.
not
very.
this place, not this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
my
no,
friend.
this is-
Let's clear that up right
I
now.
said,
Yeah.
I said, just so we're clear, I'm not a closet arson. Yeah. Okay.
Mark's got
It's
an
more
old
of a hobby,
Caldor.
not a profession.
Mark's
yeah.
got an old Caldor or an Apex credit card somewhere. And he's been running things up at Radio Shack.
I do have a really funny story that relates to what you said on the truck, actually. Well, it's a news thing. We'll get to it later. But yeah, check out revivalmotoring.com. There is a pre-order that when you listen to this in the next couple days, will be out. There's some really cool new merch coming out. There's very little bit of cold brew coffee left, so definitely grab a 6-pack of that if you still want some. I don't know how soon it's going to come after this pallet's gone.
Where is that?
The cold brew coffee?
Yeah.
I'll get you a coffee. There's one on the
The
table.
nerve to talk about cold brew coffee while I'm here, and this is not even. You gave me
Listen.
you forced me into this topic under the stairs koozie.
Yeah.
Which, all right, John, we got it.
It's not
Shameless advertising. You know.
right now, Bruce, you're drinking. You have the Cosmog. What? I don't even know how to say
Well,
that.
that's good.
Yeah.
This is going well.
Yeah.
Some kind of. I said, give
Yeah.
me something light.
No,
Thought it
it's
was
the
gonna give me a
human.
high
It's
life.
the. It's the.
He said it's a Pilsner.
Yeah. No, it's the Widowmaker Human Robot Club. It has the longest name ever. It's the.
Ravina.
Yeah. No, all the stuff above and below it.
I'm not going to do.
Yeah. It's like. Yeah. It's like the Cosmographer
Ravenna.
of
That's what they're
Ravina.
Yeah.
And the Quest for the Sweetest Leaf. But it's a really great Pilsner. It's very good. Very, very good. So yeah, revivalmotoring.com. Check out Revival Motoring's show. Check out our show. And of course, our friends at Loses Fast. And when you listen to the show, just click subscribe on whatever podcast platform you listen to. That shit really helps. And on YouTube for our channel, subscribe. Topics Under the Stairs and Revival Motoring. But like I said, just share the episodes. It really means a lot. And on Apple Podcasts, you can leave reviews. We don't have any new reviews this week. I just checked earlier today. But leave reviews and we'll read them on the air.
Yeah.
For Apple, it's not simultaneous though, right? Like their platform isn't like YouTube where you can do an instantaneous.
Yeah, no, it's like you have
They
to
gotta
be no
upload it.
live.
Yeah,
Yep,
you
no
do
live
your
there.
review, and then it takes like forever.
Oh no, he's talking for the episode to come out.
Yeah, for the episode.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
we'll upload the audio file for this like tonight after the show, and it'll come out tomorrow morning. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts will all come out Fridays now. We used to do Monday, now it comes out Friday. Because now it's
I kind of forgot we talked about that. People message me like, "Wait, is the show out right now?" I'm like, "I think so."
yeah. Well, it's on YouTube already, so it's like you might as well just be able to
bang.
listen
Yeah,
to it
exactly.
right
You might as well just.
away. Callbacks. Who's got some callbacks?
I guess I have a callback.
All right.
Wow, first time ever.
All right. Well, if you're gonna be a douchebag, I don't have to.
Is it in regards to our event last Friday?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as
We went out in the town
went out in the town
as
yeah.
a crew,
Yeah.
which is fun.
It was
did.
great. We saw Held Captive. Who else was there? Held Captive. Was
Held
there.
captive.
Shape thrower.
Shape
Thrower.
And Last Sight.
Last sight.
So, yeah.
Yep.
All good bands. Hardcore is not my thing.
He sung before. I watched the video. He sung like a little bit of a song first, right? Like a
Yeah.
80s song, kind of a heavyset kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
That's Dylan in the
That's
chat right
Dylan,
now.
yeah.
Yep.
Dylan apparently yelled something about everyone's held captive.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to shred.
Yep.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I saw?
Yeah.
That,
that's what
that
you saw.
tells me that our social media is working.
I'm watching
Bruce,
it. I don't
Bruce
watch
sees
that.
it.
I would never watch that stuff. You know what I mean? John Stairs, I'm watching.
That means a lot.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I went there.
Yeah, it was their EP release show.
Yeah.
For the Earth Shall Drink Their Blood, and they sold the place out.
Yeah, it was
It was
packed.
awesome. Yeah,
great.
they were turning people away. It was awesome. Cool venue too.
Yeah, you get that nice restaurant in the front.
Yeah,
you know,
you would
typical
never picture a room like that to
pub-
be
pub light.
on Core Street in Plymouth.
And then you go through these double doors, and boom, it's a whole another world back there.
Yeah.
I was curious how that sounded. Like if I'm eating,
While you're eating your steak.
while I'm,
yeah.
while I'm sitting there drinking a beer, watching the game, and you go, I'm like, oh my
That's
god!
the venue for those things now. Like, remember back in the day, it was like the living room and those places out here.
oh yeah, they still
Yeah.
have similar
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
to that.
Classy places. Like, I can get a
Well,
steak and
I'm sure they had steak.
Have this guy yell at me for some
I would
reason?
say where it was more like
It wasn't in the same room. There were two
yeah.
doors separating
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it wasn't soundproof. Let's go with that.
Yeah, it
I don't
definitely
think-
wasn't.
I don't get it
soundproof.
either, Mark. Just I want to go on record.
Yeah,
don't
I
get it
like
either.
the instrumental part of it.
Yeah.
I'm down. I can listen to that all day. No problem. It's the vocals is. You guys are angry. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know who hurt you.
What about the crowd?
Crowd's fine. Actually, some people see that was my. I was like,
I've been
okay.
wanting to bring Mark to a show almost as like a social experience because I really like his reaction to things.
Yeah,
You know?
I would love to see Mark there,
Yeah.
right up front.
Yeah. I couldn't get him right
I
up
don't
front.
understand the whole. We're about to get ready, and the guy 8 feet away is going to get punched in the face with a
So
with
this
a back
is that was
fist.
my
Yeah.
thing.
But I'm planning it. You know, like it's.
I'm like I don't want to get spun kicked.
Yeah.
You know, because
Right.
it's a part of the show.
I don't understand it. I
There
think
is an
it's-
area usually in most places
Yeah.
where you cannot get
Yeah. There's plenty of places you can be.
Me and Ryan stayed back. It was
Yeah.
fine.
Too old for that
I
nonsense.
think it's more laid back than most shows. Was that show more laid
Yeah,
back?
that was
Like,
pretty laid back.
A lot of people were in the pit and they were going out. It was like flares.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like guys were swinging their arms and
But it,
back, and then the guy comes back and like
it used to look like a random, like a fight. The pit,
That's
right?
right. That's-
Sometimes it
But
does.
now that there are like actual set, I can identify at least 3 or 4 set dance moves.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
When did that become hardcore? Having a dance move, like you know
Well-
the one they do this.
yeah.
That's the backspin,
that's-
right?
yeah.
And then
is that
there
what
might
that's
be a
called? I
hard-
don't even.
There might
Yeah.
be one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little two-step.
Yeah. So
yeah.
if you learn a dance step and then go where there's a bunch of dudes and then do that dance step,
Yeah,
is that hardcore?
it is now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's always kind of been there. It's definitely evolved.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry,
Oh,
Dylan. Anyway.
The room is soundproof.
Yeah.
Pretty well, to be honest. Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah. Good to know.
We actually have Derek who put that show together coming on the show pretty soon.
Oh, that's awesome.
So keep an eye for that. Yep. He'll talk about his band. He's in the band called The Graying. So they're going to come on beginning of February. So that'll be cool.
So really, overall, it was great. I didn't like. What's not the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I think at one point you
Well, that's a really good way to sell it.
That's a compliment.
That is a compliment.
Okay.
You were
I wasn't
behind me.
miserable. I enjoyed my
Yeah.
time. Like I wasn't like,
Yeah.
When can we get the fuck out of
It's
here?
like saying, "Hey, how'd you like your dinner?" Wasn't terrible. Oh, okay.
Well,
Mark, I
sometimes
love
you
it.
don't want to ask.
Yeah,
That's right,
Well, and
yeah.
it was cool because we got to see 2 of our guests
Yes.
at once. Because the first band, Shape Thrower, Matty Conley,
Yep.
plays drums in that band. So we got to see their band. We got to
Actually,
see Dylan.
I bumped into him after his set, and he was like, "What'd you think?" I said, and the same as I tell everyone.
He said, "Wasn't terrible."
No, I said I said it was awesome because vocally, I just don't understand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
instrumentally, it's great. I could do it all day, but it does sound different live because I listen to all those bands in my office, and I could pretty much hear the lyrics
Yeah.
live.
much cleaner, yeah.
Somewhat. Oh, much
Yeah.
cleaner, but live, There's no clarity.
Yeah.
You don't think it's strange that they kind of impersonate a voice though? Like I don't know what this guy sounds like when he's talking to you, right? He might be like, "Hey, Mark, how's it going?" But then when he's on stage, he does like the
Yeah.
and I go, "What do you do? Why are you doing that?"
John, can you help us out? Understand it?
It's all that.
Like, did you ever hear someone who's English?
Yeah.
And then when they sing like in an American accent.
Yeah.
I'm just as confused. So this isn't a knock on hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone changes
I'm
their
the
voice.
same way.
Yeah.
I feel, yeah.
MGK sounds and these other new punk bands, they sound English, like they're trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
I think that's a lot of the style thing too. Like there's so many different subgenres in metal and hardcore, and it's all just kind of like a weird melting pot now. But there's some that aren't like that. Like some like more, like 80s and 90s, like early punk and hardcore bands. That's just a dude yelling. And if that dude's yelling
what I
at
remember.
you,
Right.
like that's what you're going to hear.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, and there's
When
still
it
bands
was
like that.
random chaos. If you went somewhere that somebody described as punk or something hard, it was random chaos. It might get shut down. Everyone is going to destroy this place for real.
Yeah.
What I'm not doing is I'm not home practicing that back fist move.
Yeah.
Hun, did I get this right? Do I need more front kick? Yeah. It's weird. I don't,
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Get into an actual rumble in there, and that's
I don't think I need to do that.
not for us.
Yeah.
Please. Kidding me?
We're watching from the balcony.
Yeah.
I'm drinking fine cold brews and eating cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm
He's in a
full for this
pickle and
shit.
fig tray that'll
Kidding me?
blow your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
But overall, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I really don't have any complaint.
We just had a great night out in Plymouth.
It was
Will you ever
good.
get down that way, Bruce?
Not for that. But
No, not for that, but
What do
in
you
general, Plymouth in general.
yeah, it's awesome down
Yeah,
there.
good
Absolutely.
restaurants. That's
I
like
never go there.
that's my favorite go out place.
never
It's
go
my
there.
backyard
It's a
though.
good-
You know.
That's where I go
Like,
if
I want to
older
shout out to that
relatives
burger
wanna go.
place. That burger
Yeah,
place
yeah,
was
yeah.
awesome.
KK.
Like, hey, you want to go see this fucking rock or whatever?
Yeah.
It's fucking
The rock's amazing.
You want to go see this
Yeah.
fucking rock or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like the
Exactly
worst
what I
third grade
say.
field trip for every kid every year. They're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go see Plymouth.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that my girl one time thought that Rolling Rock was Plymouth Rock?
The beer?
No.
Listen, she's
Like
not
the
gonna
beer?
she's not gonna watch or listen to this podcast, so I'm safe. But she asked me one time if the Rolling Rock in Fall River on County Street was Plymouth Rock. And this was early in our relationship, and it almost ended it because I froze. I'm usually not
Yeah, it's like
speechless. I froze like
it's like Lord, give me the power to not roast this woman
I
right
still
now.
want to tap that ass. But I go, no. Like, and she's like, well, how am I supposed to? And I go, wouldn't you assume it's in Plymouth at least? Like,
I mean, yeah.
who's buried in Grant's tomb? Fucking Grant. Like, it's on. Anyway, yeah, she's never going to hear this, so I'm good. That was almost the thing.
She has no interest in what you do.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love bringing people there. They're like really building it up for people that have never been to Massachusetts or something, and it's like, here it is,
The birthplace of America.
Have you? There's this new like trend. I hate like feeding into like the TikTok algorithm, if you will, but like there's this trend of these videos. I'm hoping you see something. I'll show you afterwards. It'll be like this amazing cliff in like fucking Brazil or something.
And then they go, in reality.
Well, those are funny too. But this one's like, love visiting Plymouth Rock with my family every year,
I've
and it's
seen
somebody
those.
like cliff jumping into an ocean. It's so
It's like
funny.
if you visit Massachusetts, you need to
go to
this place. And I'm
Dorchester,
like,
It's like-
and they're in the fjords of
doesn't
Sweden.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, it's so good.
like,
Those
I
are
love,
good too.
I love trick tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
this
do
doesn't
that.
exist.
Visit Fall River.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's some good ones, man. It's easy to get sucked into those reels. Oof,
It's easy.
very
Definitely
easy.
easy.
Yep,
This is actually delicious.
it's a great beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, big shouts to Widowmaker.
As always.
Everyone's always like, "Oh, craft beer, IPA, not my thing." There's so many good lagers and pilsners, and Widowmaker is just killing that right now.
They do such a good job.
They just came out with a new dark lager called Trom that's amazing. It's like it looks like the color of a porter, but it tastes like that. It's
Dark lager
amazing.
is my new jam. Like that
So
Czech dark
good.
they did was so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Deadly Gardens, that's a great beer too.
Who makes the pickle beer?
I don't know. It was a random place that I'd seen. I'd never heard of the place, but
Some gay bar.
I don't know about that. But
It's okay, Ryan. It's all right.
You got any callbacks, Ryan?
I got a couple.
Okay.
So obviously it's the holidays, right? And the holidays just make people stupid.
Wow.
I'll take
You
that.
think it's the holidays? All right, we'll go with that.
I don't know if it's,
I have another opinion, but go ahead.
I don't know if it's the actual holidays or if just the stupid people hibernate for the other 11 months, and for these 4 weeks they just come out and act a fool. I was walking into a store for work and fucking.
I just wrote that to test
Did
it.
you?
Wow. I'm in the future. Mark, I'm in the future. Ryan, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Interactive. No, it's fine.
Mark, I'm in the future. Look at that. I just wrote that. Wow. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But I mean, just people in stores in general don't know where they're going. They can't even act like they've been there before. I happened to go into one store where a man who is volunteering his time for the Salvation Army with a bell out front, which
God's work.
That's fine. That's you're doing your part. There was another person just talking at him for the entire time I was in the store and when I came back out. And what I caught was this guy was definitely under the influence of, I'm assuming, crystal meth, but he was like, and I'm a good person. I'm different. I'm special. I'm a special guy. And he's going on and on and on. And this poor guy ringing the bell can't leave.
Right,
he's just stuck there.
Here, you know what I mean?
It's like, can we respect the people that are stuck there doing their
At least
job?
it's not the guy that thinks he's a glass of orange juice.
I mean, that's fair, but I just...
It really bums me out when I see that guy.
And it leads me to the driving. People who drive like shit, when they park their car, they're dumb pedestrians too. They are terrible pedestrians.
Absolutely.
Just walk out into the middle of the road, no crosswalk, no stop sign, no nothing. And just don't even look. They're just plowing across traffic.
So here's what I'm getting from all this. Does it take the holidays for you to notice these fucking idiots?
No. No, it doesn't.
You know, Ryan doesn't leave
But I
Westport,
feel
like whenever he says, I'm going to meet you in Fall River, I always go, Ryan, are you sure?
Yeah.
And he always gets there really fast, and I go, oh, you do know your way around. Like, I don't think you leave Westport ever, but he does. Stay out of the river.
I don't know. I grew up at the river, man.
I know. I know you still got it in you.
Yeah.
It's a different town now. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Every once in a while, I slum it and go see you.
Yeah, come on through. We got the best priced drugs on the South Coast. I mean,
Oh, perfect.
You know
Is that what the
that's our claim
now?
to fame. Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't care. Everybody needs something, John. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
We can't all come from the magical land you come from, wherever that is.
Middleborough.
I don't even know where that is. That a place? You're making that up?
No.
It's like Silvertown on Joe Dirt. Oh my God. It doesn't even sound real.
I'm gonna say,
Middleborough.
if Brandy's in Middleborough, I'm going to Middleborough.
Yeah. Man. Making that shit up.
It's a great little town.
How do I wanted to share this, but I don't know. I'm not positive how to do it.
Oh, yeah. You just share.
Do I share it right from the...
If you go to our YouTube channel.
I'm on it.
And then click.
Never mind. I'm sharing.
Oh, perfect.
Look at this.
There you go.
I'm sharing right now.
There you go.
Share
This is the future. I'm in the future right now.
Yeah. It's like Inception.
Is it hard for an old guy like you to like?
I'm kind of
grasp
frozen
all
right
this?
now. Create
Yeah.
post, I guess, maybe.
Sure, why not? What could go wrong?
I don't know.
Not much.
Tim Mav 91. Where can I get a Topics Under the Stairs koozie? Well, you
Am I already selling koozies
you
for
are.
you?
Yeah.
Look
So
at this.
here's the thing. We sold those at live events that we did, and Josh does have a box of them to put on the website, and I will kindly request that he does that once again. But if you send Revival Motoring a message, here's the move. Send Revival Motoring a message and say, hey, I really want to buy Topics Under the Stairs koozies. I bet he'll post them. To be fair, he had a great idea for merchandise that we're going to do that I completely dropped the ball on just because I've had a really busy week. Josh and I's day job is bananas right now.
Really?
It's like full like Y2K madness.
Oh, is it because Mass does commercial reissue of license?
Well, that's one thing.
Oh, yeah.
But there, so there's a lot of like back end mergey crazy stuff that is going on right now.
Okay.
That is just a total shit show that Josh and I are directly involved in.
Schmidt just said, how about a koozie for a review? Now we're talking.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Leave
did
a
that.
review.
I've
I was
done
going to
that.
say,
Send you a koozie.
how about a koozie
I'll
for a
keep
buck?
doing it.
You cheap bastards.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
guys got to start hawking for more money.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, this
That's what we're going to bring.
Oh, no,
this-
those-
stolen
yeah.
credit card is only going to go so far. You need like 3 cameras. Let's get some dollar bills here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's the goal is the multicam.
Well,
That's
the next
coming
purchase
soon.
is a pole for the table so someone can dance while we're...
They did a fish tank house. My in-laws are moving into this little gated community in Swansea.
Yep.
And some influencer bought one of the homes there, and they called it a fish tank.
Okay.
So there's nothing but cameras around the whole place, and then there's a live stream 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. You know,
And
they
you
used to
can-
call it the fishbowl on Stern.
Fishbowl,
'cause
that's it.
The
Yeah.
fishbowl. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Because you're in a glass
if
room.
you send
and
in
you're
$1,
being- yeah.
I could go,
Yeah.
hey, I want to see Mark, put his hand through that door. Boom, $10. And then you got to get up and put your hand through the door.
Wow.
if you could get a Topics Under the Stairs version of that, I don't want to see John put his hand through that door.
No. This will be
you know
that.
What I mean?
So eventually, once we have enough live episodes, it'll let people.
What do they want Bruce to do? Give a Fall River walk? What?
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
there we go.
A Fall River walking tour.
A Fall River walking tour.
Oh, I agree.
That is possibly the most dangerous thing you could fucking do. I'm going to be okay, but none of you three can come with me.
I'm trying to figure out when
we're going to start at Father Kelly Park
for mayor.
Yeah.
That's you know.
Have you heard about our mayors? Do you know what happens with our mayors?
Well, listen, we're about the future here.
Okay,
they're 19 years old.
One of our mayors is doing time.
Yeah, well,
the other one who put him there is owning a weed dispensary. You can't rent this stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, wait, you know what? Fall River, we'll try.
Fall River,
We'll try.
Yeah. Listen to Middleborough over here. What do you guys got going on? Nothing. Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Watch your whore mouth.
Yeah, well, keep it that way. Keep your city folk out of my small town.
That's getting better. Or not. I don't know.
No, Middleborough is it always has like the reputation, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys like marry your cousins and sleep with animals
That's
out there.
The reputation?
Yeah, no, it's like people think it's like a junket town. That's what they say. Yeah. No, I love it out there.
Where
it's
is
great. Right next to Plymouth.
Are you kidding? You serious about that the first time?
I've never been. Maybe I've been through it for some reason. But.
So you know when
the Middleborough Rotary, like the Rotary when you're going towards Plymouth on 44.
Go north on 24.
There's the friendlies on the Rotary.
Sure.
The next exit for 44, that's Middleborough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun fact: it's the second largest town land-wise in the entire state.
Oddly enough, nothing fun about that fact. Listen, Mark, do you go there?
Yes, I do.
You don't live there.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Almost though.
Have you ever known anyone else that lived there except for John Stairs? And it's coming together. Here we go.
Yes,
it's
I do.
Your
Yes,
web
I
is
do.
unraveling right now,
I do.
Stairs.
I did.
It's all unraveling.
I did know one other
Wow.
person. I know two people now, three. So he makes three.
Okay. I'll take it.
Well,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, it's a nice little town.
It's a great place.
A nice
I
big
guess.
town.
Hey, you know what's there? Ocean spray. Do you like cranberry juice?
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Well, thank fucking Middleborough for that. Yeah, because it's from Middleborough.
Also, rest in peace.
They call that
Christmas tree shop warehouse.
They call that
company.
cranberry country.
So not Carver.
No, it's Middleborough. Carver is riding on Middleborough's coattails.
You're talking,
Ocean spray is
talking crazy talk right now.
Ocean spray is
Crazy
in
talk.
Middleborough, not Carver.
Right.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes from my house.
I'm gonna.
However, though,
I'm gonna fact
Carver,
check this
I
whole
think
fucking
at
episode.
one time had the most cranberry bogs in like New England.
They have Cranberry Highway. It's a
Tell
highway.
Right.
Tell Bruce that I think about Darnell on a monthly basis.
As well, you fucking should.
Yeah.
That's great.
Shout out to Donnell wherever he is.
That is literally.
I've still never met him, so honestly,
I think that's my favorite story that has ever been told on the show.
well, he loves his pussy.
Yeah.
Like, who am I to say it's not his?
Yeah.
You know?
She was clearly willing to
Yeah.
to say that.
She wasn't the only one. That was his bottom bitch, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all right though.
What a twisted web we weave.
I know.
John, I'm telling you, this is gonna take you guys to a new platform level.
I hope so,
I
man.
hope so.
There's
wait.
already a different feel to it.
You feel better?
It's
Oh,
the
it's the
overhead
lights.
sun.
It's the lights,
going
Yeah.
on.
Now, let's show the people
feel
what the
like
difference
it's
is.
less remote.
I need to. I
being
feel
able
like
to
we should
see
show
that-
everybody what we're used to. What we have now.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh man, you can't drink us all in. It's like-
yeah, no, it's
We've
like
disappeared on
really
the
dark.
screen.
I'm gone.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gone.
now we're
we're
just
gone.
gone. So
Yeah.
we need the studio lights.
Boom.
Yeah, and we're back.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Yeah, you're doing it.
So here we are. We actually recorded the studio lights without the video for 2 weeks, I think, to get used to it.
Me and Ryan had a guest in here one day, and we didn't even put the lights on.
Yeah, we forgot. It was fucking dark in here.
Why do you leave them alone? Are you nuts? But you still can't do. Could you do remotes with this, or is that like a whole nother thing?
You can, but it's a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and it's not my stuff to move. So it stays
Right,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, gotta work on that.
If you notice,
Yeah.
there's 3 pieces of tape on the floor, and that camera stays on those 3 pieces of tape.
Or close to them at
They
least.
used to be, yeah.
okay, you run a tight ship around here.
Yeah.
Whoever,
Whoever.
Podcast Daddy.
we'll play along. Is that 2E Steve?
Yeah,
This
that's
motherfucker?
Steve.
Stevie Roo.
Yep, there he
him.
is.
It's this cat, I'll tell you, something else.
Yep. Yeah,
He
he
was in the river yesterday. He sent me a text with like a photo under our tattoo shop sign. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, get out of there right now. You get off that block.
You don't want to be on the neighborhood right
now.
now.
What are you, crazy?
No,
You better
he.
be looking for fentanyl.
You have any
Hey.
interesting things going on over there these days?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Steve was right on the ball though. Like 5:59, he's like, "What's going on? Where's the live stream? Where is it?" Like, dude, we'll be here.
He's
Don't
like
worry.
an insurance agent.
Yeah. He does.
So
he's like an adjuster or something.
Yeah, he's one of them guys.
Yeah. You know what? That guy knows about ice cream.
What?
He has tried like every ice cream
That's
place.
not what I thought he was going to say. I thought he was gonna say-
No. Every time I see him, he tells me about a new ice cream place he tries. We talk about ice cream. He brings up ice cream a lot. He's a big ice cream guy.
All right. Well, here's my theory.
You know where he lives?
Like hard
Middleborough.
Shut up.
I swear on my life.
He lives in Wareham, East Wareham.
soft serve.
Steve,
Or just
Steve, I need you to back you up on this. Tell him you know what Middleborough is.
You're really reaching here, Stairs. You're really reaching.
a hard scoop ice cream. Is that what he?
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
about?
I think he's a hard scoop ice cream guy.
Because I have this theory: 90% of these hard scoop places just use Richardson's.
No, Giffords, man.
If
Giffords.
it Giffords, like, why do you know so much about ice cream?
Because I love ice cream. That's why me and Steve talk ice cream. I was just trying to put it on Steve, but it's really me. No.
Giffords. All right. So Richardson's
Tom and
out.
Jimmy's uses Giffords. Prisco's uses Giffords.
Oh, all right. See, this is why it blows my mind. There's so many ice cream places.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Oh, John. Black raspberry coffee.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right. What about you, Bruce?
Vanilla used to be like,
I'm one of those people. I got to decide right when I'm in the line, and I look at that big fucking chalkboard
Yeah.
with that stuff on it, and I'm like, peanut brittle. That's it. Like I have no
You don't have a go-to.
correct.
If you get
no go-to.
scared and you get nervous, there's something in the back of your mind.
right, ready?
There's always
It's
something
always
there.
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
coffee's
It's always
great.
coffee.
Is
there
great.
you go. Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, you go to this place, vanilla or chocolate. What would you get?
Chocolate.
Vanilla.
Yeah, but Sam.
See me.
I don't like chocolate.
My grandmother always liked.
I'm lactose intolerant.
If you
though.
said French vanilla and chocolate,
Yeah, it's like
I would
I'll
have
have
I would have
yeah.
to say it. Yeah,
I'll have the vanilla and a roll of toilet paper. Thanks.
exactly.
yeah, I got to eat ice cream on the
miss ice
shitter.
cream.
On the shitter.
Yep.
Same place I eat my cereal. On
Yep.
the shitter. So,
That
Yeah.
Captain Crunch is only stopping for a
I got to
minute.
pick my spots. You know what I mean? I still do it, but
I have like two modes.
Oh,
I have
here we
like
go. A Cushnet Creamery,
Inch
Yeah.
that shit over, man.
coconut almond joy.
yeah. The problem is
I know.
Yeah.
Stay.
Oh, he wants the whole logo.
Oh yeah. We got to readjust the logo.
yeah. I can mess
think
with that
we're
around some more.
Anyway,
It's fine.
we're all learning.
Cushnet Creamery Coconut Almond Joy.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
exotic
I'm
as
sorry.
You know, Steve, we
Wow.
liked you. I'm out.
God, almond. I like.
And coconut.
What
It's
is-
two very
is
hot topics.
almond
I can
joy.
take coconut. Definitely no almonds.
I don't
I
know.
like-
I don't know how everyone feels about the almond joy, the candy,
Oh, it's terrible.
but can we stop with that nonsense?
That's
Get
just throw it
that
right in the
commercial
trash.
all right, I feel like I'm going to be
Almond Joy has
unpopular,
nuts,
but
Mounds
I
don't.
fucking love Almond Joy, and I love Mounds.
Okay.
There, I said it, Ryan. I feel like you're going to think a little bit differently about
I
me
am
now,
thinking
but I
differently
said
about-
it.
I feel like you're fucking with us.
You gotta get it out.
No, I love. Call my wife right now. I love fucking.
Well, we've seen his nut selection on the charcuterie board, so
I love a good coconut.
yeah.
I like coconut flavored stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I like exotic things.
The shavings of coconut, I don't
that's what
care
it is.
for.
I think that's what
I like
it is.
coconut flavor.
It's
I like
pulp.
actual coconut, like
It's
milk
dry,
and stuff.
It's
yeah.
dry pulp.
Coconut rum is
form
delicious.
would you like coconut?
Yeah,
I don't like the shavings
Like
on
a paste?
candy.
Yeah. You want a coconut paste?
Yeah, I want a paste.
Fucking
I want a
lunatic.
spread. I want a coconut spread.
Yeah.
Lunatic.
Yeah, I like the
Please.
cheesecake ice creams, like strawberry cheesecake, blueberry
Yeah.
cheesecake. Those are
Those are
good.
good.
I like the campfire s'mores. Can't go wrong
Doubling
with
down on
that.
that lactose for me, thanks.
Yeah.
Cheesecake and ice cream. Come on now.
Listen, now that you've got this format, though, is the show going to stay the same? Like, usually you guys are very casual. Like, right now you're fucking
Yeah.
chit-chatting about ice cream, blah, blah, blah.
I plan to stay casual.
Because
you
well,
guys,
but you've got this power now. Like, you can unleash this and do insane things.
What would you like us to do? Like backflips or something?
Where do I fucking begin?
It's not
Listen,
circus.
Mark,
It's not Circus Soleil.
I told you, we dabbled in this for a little bit. We had all kinds of things. We had strippers on, massage therapists. We got haircuts one time live on an episode. Like,
Is this in the
I'd
river?
be down for that.
in
Yeah.
the river, you could do crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'll bring people up if you want. I mean,
Yeah.
we can do some things.
I'm not. You know me.
We can bring Darnell.
You can find Donnell. He's coming on the show.
coming
Whether
on
you
the
want
show,
him to or
yeah.
not. Yeah, I'll barge right into
Yeah.
any fucking show that's going on.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Darnell.
Once they're gonna go,
what's
excuse me, I'm gonna go.
the,
Darnell, they're gonna go. Never mind.
Never mind.
Mic
Yeah.
up. Boom.
the guy that curb stomped your hood? We can get that guy on too.
Don't
Diggy?
ever bring up Diggy. I told you not to bring up Diggy again. You know my car caught fire.
I was gonna say,
recently?
I wasn't gonna go down that road.
And here's
You
the
went down the Diggy
The
road.
crazy thing is, I wasn't even
You weren't even
remotely
really mad
upset.
about that. Yeah.
Because cars catch fire. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Weirdos don't jump on your hood. But the car caught fire.
Yeah.
I let it go.
Did
You
you
act
you
like
had a
it's a
blaze
common
cut
thing.
sitting on the floor in your garage though, right?
You're like cars catch fire, but no big deal. Like
Okay.
what? No, they don't always catch fire.
Well,
Yeah. I'm sure Blake.
hose clamps will let go.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
how happy was Blake to be like, so was your
Yeah.
blaze cut installed? Hey,
And
just
I'm
wanted
going to
check.
tell you this. I will never not have one.
Yeah.
And I will always recommend it.
Yeah.
I had the fucking blaze cut. It blew off because it got too hot touching metal one time. So I got a second one from Blake. I didn't install it. And then my car caught fire and I didn't have it. So that would have been fucking huge to have. And,
Yeah. If you're not familiar, Blaze Cut is a sealed fire suppression hose.
It looks like half a hula hoop. Like
You put it under your hood on any car. It doesn't have to be an air-cooled car. Any car. Put it under the hood. And when it gets to a certain temperature, it bursts and releases a fire suppressant material.
I think is it CO2?
It is CO2.
CO2?
Some magical gas.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's colorless, it's powderless. I had to
It doesn't
break
leave
out
shit all over your...
I broke out the fire extinguisher
That
and
leaves shit.
mutilated my entire car.
Yeah.
It was insane. There was so much fire.
You'll be finding shit from that for years.
The
ground was on
behind
fire.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
if Scott wasn't behind me. I was at the red light. The car stalled. So, of course, I'm turning the key and I'm pumping it. And everyone's, move the car, dickhead. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck your mother. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mom. Fuck you. And then Scott runs to the driver's door and he's banging on it. He's like, you're on fire. And I'm like, huh? You're on fire. And I jumped out. I'm like, fuck, I'm on fire. I got the, poked it out. But now my motor's all white and it's corrosive. All the paint is all fucking bubbled off the rear.
But what'd you do? You fucking put that hose thing
I pushed that
on?
thing roadside. I fixed it up with some duct tape and I drove it home.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
No
Goddamn air cooled.
No pussies in Fall River.
That's right.
No,
boy.
listen. We went to, for my bachelor party, we went to that Roots Classic show I was telling you about.
Was it good?
It was amazing.
Oh, you gotta go.
Man, that dude with the black Beetle that we met at Wolfscar.
Yes.
Big kid. He's the one that said, hey, they're doing some air-cooled shit.
Yeah.
I just
They're
didn't know
trying
how
to get
big
into
it was.
air-cooled.
But have you been to Wildwood other than that show? Like, have you been there before?
No.
It's a fucking dump.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there 20 times. I work a tattoo convention that goes on at a little arena there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
as
where the
far as
cars were.
beachside towns,
They
it's
were in the arena. Yeah.
I have rented hotel rooms with, like, towels that were pre-piss stained.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. See, the move is the Airbnb.
Oh,
Go
what's really
Airbnb.
funny is I somehow was watching a clip of some random 80s thing.
Yeah.
And they were like talking to some girl on a beach. And they're like, oh, what are you doing for the summer? She's like, oh, I'm going to go down to Wildwood and work on my tan.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like, holy shit, I've been to Wildwood.
It used to be more of a destination, and over time it
is
just
not a
aged.
destination. Yeah. My mother would say there's nothing but whoas down there. Whoas, and she's right. It's all whoas. Wow.
Yeah, I saw some things.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? Like you were saying though, I drove my 30-year-old like $2,000 car down there, no problem. And it's like I saw people with Jersey plates with cars on trailers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Pussies. See what I'm saying? The Jim Tan laundry crowd. You gotta watch out for them. You know what I mean?
And it's like, come on.
I would have went. I didn't really want to drive the Beetle down there, but
Yeah.
I would have if a substantial group would have wanted to do that.
Yep.
That fucking that 95 south to that.
Yeah,
is-
it's tough.
Get murdered down there, but I would have done it. I don't care. It's not like driving to the mountains of Vermont.
Right.
Where
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
beeping at you on the highway, and then you turn around mad, but they just want to wave
They
at
just
you.
wanna wave
to you.
Like they're holding their grandchildren
Yeah.
up. Wave at the Beetle. And I'm like, you know
All
what?
right.
Hey, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jersey and New York, they're,
Martha, does he have a throat tattoo?
Yeah,
Well,
I roll the
he
window down.
does.
Somebody whips
Yeah.
a fucking Slurpee into my car. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
No, fuck your mother.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah, but I would have wanted to go that. Were there cars there, though? Did cars show up?
Yeah,
yeah.
the air-cooled presence was small, but
See,
you know,
that's why we
next year
gotta
there
do
might
it.
be
That's
more.
even better.
Yeah.
Because when it's small and you're the
There
only
wa-
crowd to show up.
One of the cars in like the top 10 or whatever was a Brasilia, I want to say it's called.
That I sent you
Those
pictures
are
of that
neat.
thing.
The
That
brown
was
one.
all- the
Yeah, the car,
brown-
I think it was
that thing is
AMS
gorgeous.
Auto Works that built that car. Really, really nice car.
John, do you
Mark-
notice how I'm turning the logo toward the camera?
That's right. Product
This isn't
placement.
my first day. That's what I
swear to
up
God,
This
the
isn't
thing.
your first rodeo.
He's gonna send us like an invoice for commission.
Well, next thing you know, people want to know how they
Unbelievable.
how to get the damn thing.
Yeah.
Boom. That's how you get it. Pow.
That looks nice.
Yeah, we'll go into that one next time, though.
Yeah, it's a good time. And there was also a really, I think it actually won best. They have like a best engine category, and it was a bus that had a 2-liter ABA, like a Mark III motor,
Yeah.
with a supercharger. Yeah, it was
Yeah, this
a
thing
new speed charged
was
ABA.
ridiculous.
Really,
But you
really.
looked at it on the outside. it
Actually,
had
a friend of
very-
Del Boner's, like stock. It was like a stock looking van.
It looked like a Jimmy Buffett. Like it was very like wood and had like wood racks, and it was super
yeah.
like.
They get in
campy.
this thing and drive it like
And
all over though.
They
like,
open the hood, and
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Have you heard about this Vegas possibility thing?
I've heard about that.
I might end up in Vegas.
I heard.
Yeah,
You better
yeah,
end up in
you
Vegas.
should.
Listen,
You should.
Get
That
the
sounds
right-
awesome.
Are you gonna drive? You gonna drive down to Vegas?
No, that's
apparently
ridiculous.
Blake is reaching out to some transport people. I don't know what it costs to round trip it. I think it's $2,000 or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say $1,500 or so. Yeah. I ship cars for work all the time. I actually told Blake, I got a place.
Trip? That's very good.
Yeah, depends. Well, not round trip to Vegas is I don't usually go that far. I usually go like Tennessee, Indiana.
It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever. Just get it there, get it back, get the driver on the strip, and these pieces of
shit. Yeah, God
vehicles.
forbid the burn bus gets wet.
Yeah, we endured a lot of rain.
Yeah. Oh man, that drive.
I'm making sure everything I do with this bus build is going to be watertight. Everything on my mind is about rain. Everything.
Yeah, how are you making out with that? I haven't talked to you since
door. It's up at it's here. It's
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Mock's on the job. The other Mock.
Yeah.
Did you see they notched one side already? Well,
I don't like to be that guy and chime in, and you know how Mark is sensitive.
Yes.
He doesn't need people tapping. Go, hey, you almost done. You almost done. You almost done. You know.
So what's the scoop? Are you bagging it? Or are you doing static?
Full air. Yeah, he's got the. I gave him everything. Yeah,
yep.
My brake kit's actually on my porch right now. I got a disc brake kit.
Did you do that same company that you did for the
Line Bug?
Yeah, Line Bug. Yeah, Line Bug setup.
I gotta go up and I gotta go down. It's Fall River. There's potholes.
Yep.
I can't ride around low, and
And if you're gonna go up and down, Line Bug is the way.
Listen, we can't all afford koozies like this, but I can afford air ride. You know what I'm saying, John?
Yeah. No, that's what we're gonna do on Cassie's car too. Actually, Jake was showing me that the static car that they did recently, the patina static car one.
Oh, the Turkish, yeah.
Yep. And he was like, "Oh,
yeah, but have you ever driven behind him in it?
No.
It's 4 miles an hour. And he's zigzagging around. He's zigzagging around cigarette butts.
Yeah. Well, he was showing me that, and he's like, "Oh, you can get into this for like pretty reasonable money." And I talked to Cassie about it, and she's like, "Nope." She's like, she said, "I saw Bruce drive that car to Vermont from Fall River.
That's right.
That's what I want."
Fucking A.
And I said, "Okay."
Once again, I'm inspirational.
Yeah.
Are you getting this? Are you picking up on my inspiration?
Yeah.
I talk cameras.
Yeah.
You got cameras. Air ride. You got air ride. Koozies. Boom. Falling out of the sky. That's inspiration. That's what I bring here.
I did an air install for like a customer, like a side gig for the first time in a long time recently.
How'd that go?
It was good.
Something old or new?
In 03, so 20 years old.
Okay.
It was an anniversary edition GTI, like my old one. Rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers.
Did it hurt to work on that car?
It did.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that? So I was leaving here. It's all actually on Mark's fault. Mark was on vacation. We usually carpool. And Mark was on vacation, so I had to drive myself here
Mark
like a fucking
begging
peasant.
to get hit. Yeah. Please hit this fucking thing.
And I'm like, wow, it's a beautiful summer night. It's like 75 degrees out. I'm going to drive the 20th anniversary. I literally drive the car 4 or 5 times a year. Left here, driving through Pawtucket. This girl took a stop sign as a loose suggestion. And I just fucking T-boned the thing.
You hit her or she hit you?
She hit me. Yeah. It's right to the door. No airbags went off. I don't know how. I mean, I guess, 20-year-old technology.
Piece of shit. That's how.
No, this car only had like 60,000 miles.
When you told Mark, did he instantly feel guilty? Or?
He did, yeah.
I was in California when he sent me the picture. I was like, you gotta be fucked.
Smoking weed on the beach. You're like, you did what? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You owned your car?
I love that car.
Well, the fucked up part is we left here at the same time.
Yeah.
And 11 minutes later, I get a picture of his wrecked car. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I just left you.
Yeah, it was a bad time. But it's a good reminder for everybody driving cars that you mess with. Get proper insurance coverage.
Fucking A.
Get that agreed value, baby.
I over-insured.
Yeah.
I'm going to over-insure the bus. Whatever it costs, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I went on Bring a Trailer.
It's like,
it's not
it's $130 a year instead of $120. Like,
no, I went on Bring a Trailer. I found the auctions for the highest selling 20th anniversary cars I could find. I sent all these comps. I'm like, look, my car is 20,000 miles less than all these. I'm like, this is what I want. And it was an argument. I had to like send a bunch of pictures and proof and because it's a newer car. If it was a 67 Nova,
didn't ask. They said up to $20,000 or $25,000.
Well, see, because your car's actually like in the classic realm.
Oh,
this was an 03, so they're looking at that like, oh, you're just some fucking kid with a rat.
And they were like, "What kind of car was that, sir?" And he went, "03." They went, "Yes."
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us more. We'd love to cover you for a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, once I explained that they're numbered cars. There's only 1,000 of them in that color.
Preach it to the choir, John.
Yeah,
you know. I mean? Of course.
But yeah,
but there's an intangible too. You can't. How do you market that? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Okay. Well, Haggerty was actually a lot easier to work with, and I got an identical quote. I went with this other company because they were affiliated with the company like all my other shit's through. Mm-hmm. So it was just easier to keep it together. But yeah, I used it. Well, I'll say it because they were great. American Collectors Insurance. I have my other car on them too.
Look at you getting money from American Collectors Insurance now.
Yeah. I got a couple other buddies.
That's banner like on the YouTube thing. Ooh, sponsored by American Collectors Insurance. I love it.
Yeah, Bruce, if your bus is half as tight as your bus, it's going to be a stunner.
All right, quit sucking up, but thank you.
As your
Who is that?
I don't know. I think he means
C.
if your bus is as tight as your bug.
Oh,
Yeah.
But he said bus is bus.
Yeah, I'm going for a lounge. That's my, you got the camper thing.
Yep.
And then you got your transporter thing. I'm going to be kind of in the middle. Like I'm not going to camp.
Yeah, you're not going to sleep in that
I'm not going
thing.
to camp on a vehicle 6 inches off the ground.
I
Right?
mean, when you say it like that, it sounds like you get kicked out of your house. I'm just saying.
You don't know how I act.
Like-
I'm on the verge of getting kicked out.
I have a good idea how you
Kidding me?
act, okay?
Like I tone it down for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen you
Gee,
in
thanks
public.
for that.
My wife and I were eating at a restaurant, and you and Jill were there, and I was like, "Oh, I could hear Bruce."
Was I mid-argument?
He's here. You guys
all
were
right.
in the back. It was at what's his
I'm like,
name?
nobody pronounces it catsup. It's ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Ryan. Yeah. I'm sorry about this. What do you
Wait,
have?
you're telling me somebody pronounces it that way?
Arguing with shit all the time.
Fucking
Like
A.
she could do better. We just had a conversation recently where when the Powerball was up toward like $1 billion, was it at $1 billion? It might have been
like $1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion. And I had come to this agreement with her, like, if we were to hit it, we're married. So if we hit it, we have to split it 50-50. Why would we stay married after that, though? Like, and I mean this in all seriousness. If we hit, John, hear me out.
Okay.
If we hit and I split it, I would honestly tell her, hey, if you want to call this quits, I think it's been a good run. Because clearly I'm as good as you can do right now as you right now.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
But I got to think if I had $500,000, some opportunities are going to come my way. And vice versa. You can talk to that Jason Momoa fella. You're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm like, and she was like, well, I never thought of it. I go, yeah, if we were rich, why the fuck would you be with me if we were rich? Like,
Yeah. It's like
I'm not
now
saying
you have.
we can't hang out.
yeah. I'm going to call you from time to go, hey, I got a boat.
How's it going?
How's it going? Nice.
Yeah. It's like the
Nice.
financial bracket brings you right in line with your hall pass now all of a sudden.
Yeah. Cocaine and hookers for me, and she's going to settle down with somebody nice on an island, and I'm going to tour the world getting every disease possible before I'm dead. You know what I mean?
He's going on the
That's a lot of
STD
money,
world
Mark.
tour. Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's an interesting take.
You would stay with your wife if you were both.
Absolutely.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Does she listen to this? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
no,
she
she
does.
doesn't. No,
Yeah.
she, well, she will, but it doesn't
Mark,
matter.
I didn't ask
No,
Sean
Bruce,
or Ryan.
Bruce.
I thought I could count on you for
Yeah,
honesty.
it is honesty.
Okay, fuck that.
Me and my wife have a good time.
You have a good
She's
time
just as
now.
we'd have a better fucking time.
How would you know? A fucking $1 billion?
Yes.
No.
We'd be doing $1 billion shit.
I'm sorry. No. You wouldn't.
You can call me a liar.
Listen.
You don't have to agree. You're upset I didn't agree. I'm sorry. You know what? Yeah, fuck it.
My wife
honey, I know you're listening. You're
My
out.
wife,
You're
would-
$1 billion.
my wife,
You're
would-
out.
my wife
Bruce
agrees
says so.
with me. She agrees with me.
Yes, she can.
Listen, if I lost 10 pounds, I'd be in America like this. I could probably do better than that. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, $1.5 billion?
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna have a $500 million more
my
fun.
God, well,
That's
I'm
how
out.
I look at it.
I'll call you when it happens.
That's fine.
Okay.
Me and my wife are gonna
I
hang
want
out
this.
with you.
I'm going to call this episode. And
That's okay.
All right.
Make the call.
Mark's trying to already live in the happy-go-lucky lifestyle over here.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing what they want and when they want.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
fun.
that's what I was gonna say. So, even now, still,
Yeah.
No, we do.
$500 million. Like, you could buy and sell people left and right.
Yeah,
with that kind of
that's
money.
that's still not a legal thing. Like people are like, do you want to claim this on your taxes or do you want to buy some people?
I saw Wolf of Wall Street. There's a lot of loose edges.
They didn't buy people.
You know what I mean?
They didn't buy people.
Do you remember when they were talking about the midget tossing?
Oh,
And
yeah.
They kept referring. They're like, "Do we got to feed it while it's here?" Like they were saying, yeah, that's what my life's gonna be like.
did you see that Lamborghini from that from the fucking scene when he's
Yeah, the white
when
one.
he crashed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
it just went for sale.
Yeah.
The crashed one, and it sold for like millions of dollars.
Okay,
You know
now,
he did that
That's
take
what I'm
once?
saying.
You could own that.
That's what I'm saying. A car that was in a movie about a rich guy
Yeah.
is already selling for $1 billion.
Yeah.
And you think you would stay with your wife if you had $500 million? You're
Yes.
fucking lying. I'm sorry. I'll walk right out of here right
You
now.
can walk
I'll
out.
walk right out of here right
That's
now.
fine. I'll
If you're
follow
just
you out.
gonna, oh man, it's not a negative thing. I love my wife.
I
but
didn't say it was a negative thing. Oh God, another
$1
person. My wife.
7 numbers. I'm like this.
It's like God.
7 numbers. And don't let me hit the multiplier. Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Bruce is doing
Same
big
day.
math now.
Yeah. I wouldn't talk to a single relative. Oh my God.
It's
Could
funny.
you imagine the phone calls you got?
I can't help it.
Listen,
I'm actually happily
if I get a
married and no one
3%
believes
cost
me.
of living raise, I'm not going to talk to some of my fucking
I see a
relatives.
photo
So
on
I get
Facebook.
that.
My wife is like sitting on Johnny Depp's lap. I'm like, you know what? Congrats to her. That's fucking awesome.
She's doing it, baby.
Long
Only
time
if
on
he's
Fall River
talking
with me,
in the
like-
in the Pirates of the Caribbean voice.
She would love it. She would have a blast.
Unlike every rapper who said, if I make $1 million, the first thing I'm going to do is put back in the hood. And then the first thing they do is leave the hood. You would stay in the hood.
Of course I would. Because I would want to be a legend there. Like, there'd be streets named after me.
I'm pretty sure you're already a legend.
Yeah, I'd build a school where nobody would teach anything. But you know what I'm saying. Oh, my
God.
Yeah. I bought my nephew.
I told my wife the other day, I hate how much I love you.
I don't even know what
she goes, what? I said, yep.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's a compliment.
It is.
Hey, look, the Air Cool crowd, they are coming through for you tonight, Bruce. We got Steve Source here.
Motherfucking Steve Source. That
guy's the best, man.
He's a peach.
Yeah, now, and he's calling me out for having to go take a piss. He's surprise, Johnny to go take a leak.
I've met Steve. I've met his lovely girl. Okay.
Yeah.
I bet he would leave his chick for $500 million.
And they're young and still love each other.
Right. That's young
and
love.
So let's say everyone on this board disagrees with what you're saying. Wow. Now, are you going to rethink?
But here's the thing. It's such a that's such an unbelievable amount of money. I don't even know.
All right. So here's. Let me give you a little background.
Entertaining the thought.
Let me give you a little background.
Is the background that you have $500 million?
No.
Then fuck that background. No. You would definitely leave.
All right. I have no value money. Money doesn't interest me.
Same.
It doesn't sound like it.
Well, because we're not talking money. We're talking $500 million. It's not money.
It's not.
That's just a free pass at that point.
That's right. Like when my yacht sails up to international waters,
not money?
And the Coast Guard comes out and they see it's me, they're gonna go, oh. That's $500 million.
No, they want to fucking ruin your day.
They throw me down at
Yeah.
So it's still money, Bruce.
I don't know, man.
What do you think? They just write you a
Bruce
fucking
is waving him along with
you got a piece
donut.
of paper, and you just it's a card. It's like a license, but it just says $500 million.
I just gotta think you could live a better life.
But you can with
Bruce would
with who you
his
with.
own colored MasterCard.
My personal value is not gonna go up.
That's what I was gonna say. Like for me, it's like I've been in relationships where I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do, and I asked Cassie, I'm like, "Hey, is it cool if I go to?" She's like, "What the fuck are you asking me?" Like, go ahead. Like, what are you doing?
Buy a better car?
Well, that's a silly.
No, I wouldn't.
Start at the bottom. You wouldn't buy a better car.
I would buy.
This is why I didn't ask John.
You see,
that's why I didn't ask John. Mark.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I would buy 50.
You didn't ask me that.
I would buy 50 of the same shitty
From
cars.
The fucking Love Chameleon.
Yeah.
I can't ask him. I've seen his YouTube. I've seen his Instagrams.
No, I would buy 50 Mark IIs. I wouldn't buy a better car.
Did I give you a can that says Love Chameleon on it?
You fucking made beer called
I didn't.
Love Chameleon?
They did for my bachelor party.
I bless you with this name.
I've got extra ones at my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll give you one. Yeah. They're empty, but I'll give you one. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I would buy 50 Mark IIs. I wouldn't buy one better car.
Well,
that's it.
I would.
I would buy a bigger truck to haul the bigger trailer to haul all the junky shit I'm going to buy.
Yeah, I'd buy more shitty cars.
I don't know what this is.
I would have a warehouse.
You should just be driven.
I don't know what this is.
You know what? You don't deserve the money. And I've never wished this on anybody, Mark. I hope you never win the lottery. Either one of you. Either one of you two. I hope you fucking never win. It's
gonna look like a fuck.
That's for people like us that are on the moral tipping point. He's saying things like, I hate how much I love you. That's a guy who's fucked in the head. I would leave my wife. Clearly, I'm fucked. Like, we're at the moral tipping point. You guys are way over.
Yeah, we're already too.
Yeah, we're in different places.
You guys are gonna basically just buy a junkyard. That's fine.
Yeah, I would love a junkyard. I see those like fucking memes of like a house where it's like the front of my house and the back of my house and there's like 75 cars stuffed in the yard. That's like my dream. Yeah.
In Middleborough.
Yeah. That's like, you basically have to have that in Middleborough. Like if you don't have like a Trans Am on cinder blocks in your front yard, like they kick you out of town.
Your house comes with.
in Middleborough?
No,
like Cranston or Warwick or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, his brother Pat lives in Taunton, but they're from like South Coast area.
Would be your most.
If you want,
he's gonna buy a giraffe.
People like
a giraffe.
A giraffe. He's gonna buy a giraffe,
dude.
That is setting if I won $5,000 on a scratch ticket, I would try to buy a giraffe. That's nothing. Like it's nothing. You're thinking way too small, Steve.
Let's just assume no one's when our listeners listen to the podcast. So the question here is what. If you won Powerball, what would be your most ridiculous purchase? Not practical at all.
Yeah, what would be the ridiculous? Send it in. Send it in. We'll read them next week.
Mine would be a giraffe.
Yeah,
that's what Steve
Swartz said.
I'm leaving my wife. He wants to buy a giraffe. Steve, we're not even in the same field. Like we're not playing the same game.
Listen, you're not. So you know what?
I'm jumping this broad.
You know what? Chess and checkers right now. It's two different games.
Yeah,
I would find a legal way to buy an otter.
I was gonna say John's
Because you can't buy otters. I would have an otter
It's too
farm.
much.
John's gonna dam a river and bring water through his house so that he can have otters.
Oh my god, a river through my house with otters?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
When I was like younger, I remember telling my parents like that I wanted to have a stream through the house. Like I don't know what I saw, like a cartoon or something with like somebody had a coffee table with like a stream going through a house.
All right.
And I'm like, I fucking want that.
Fucking delightful.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Hang on.
Are you listening to this, Mark?
Well, I'm gonna really fuck you up here.
Oh, his dream was to have a stream running through his property.
Here's the deal.
Well, I do have a stream. No, through the house, not through the property.
house.
I
Yeah.
can't live like this.
So ready? So I'm not gonna lie.
Well, now I do have a stream through my property, and it fucking sucks. To be honest.
I would love to have like be able to fucking have a sea lion as a pet.
A sea lion? Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
they're just like a dog with
Right.
flippers.
Yeah, it's like a
Seriously.
sea dog.
Mad
They're like
aggressive,
super
too.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chain it to your front porch with a hose. Like
Well, no, it needs.
Did you see this
yeah,
guy?
Well,
He's out here
sprints-
with his topics on the stairs. Koozie just like,
Oh yeah.
product placement. I'm on my own Facebook Live.
I'm telling you, we're gonna.
I'm literally doing my own Facebook
We're
Live.
inceptioning
As we
this
yeah,
right
we're,
now. Yeah.
we're streaming the
Side note,
stream.
there's more people
Oh,
watching
he
mine
just
than
like
watching
spun
yours.
around. I'm like,
I'm not
what?
shocked.
But anyway.
I was just like, what is this guy? What's
damn
this
it.
man looking
No,
at?
I'm just trying to, I'll be a fucking...
No, we appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this platform, though, you should explore it a bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, I'm not a podcast guy. I don't listen to a ton of shit, but the ones I do listen to are the more outrageous, your Rogans and your...
Yeah.
I want to hear some asshole get into an
Yeah.
argument with another guy about flat Earth or about fucking
We
trans
actually are.
people
We're
on-
working on a flat Earth episode. Actually.
Okay, that's going to be awesome and terrible at the same time.
Yeah.
Correct. It's
I
gonna
would
be a
love to
train
come
wreck.
on and berate somebody.
Oh please! Oh
please
Yeah.
invite
come
me.
in.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like your thing.
Okay. That you crossed the line. But like you got to get into like current affairs and whatnot. Yeah, maybe stay off politics because that's
Yeah.
Boring. Too many people.
I can't do politics.
Oh, we can talk current affairs. I got some news.
Oh boy.
Breaking news.
All right, so we were talking about Mark wanting to set stuff on fire earlier. So Rikers Island, everyone knows Rikers in New York City.
Sure.
Rikers opened a unit for suspected fire setters, a specific unit.
suspected fire setters.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, people who are arrested for arson.
Arson. Okay.
Yep. Innocent until proven
Is it
guilty. If
stopped
they,
with
even
lighters
maybe
and
they haven't gone to
hang
court
on.
yet. Whatever.
Well, let's hear the story. We're all just yelling at him.
Here's the thing about it. They just opened this section of the prison and didn't have it approved or anything, and it had no fire suppression system. So literally 2 days after they opened it,
Burned down.
a federal court worker was in the building and was like, "What the fuck is this wing?" And they're like, "Oh no, this is the arson wing. This is where we put all the people that convicted of arson." Well, there's literally no fire suppression system in this whole wing. So somebody was trolling all the prisoners, which is hilarious. And yeah, they shut the shit down, unfortunately. But how crazy is that?
Do you have a history of letting this fire?
No, I said when I was younger, I did. Yeah.
Okay, Mark, listen, you can.
Yeah.
Did you put your boots all over Dave's couch? I didn't fucking put my boots all over Dave's couch. Yeah, I put my foot all over Dave's couch, so we didn't get another one. Like, what? Did you just fucking Rick James me just now?
So yeah, when I was younger, me and my friend were fucking around with lighting shit on fire in the woods, and then we're walking home from school, and the next day, fucking fire department was going through his yard, cutting trees down and shit because the fucking shit went back up.
Oh,
Oh no! You
Yeah.
started a forest fire.
And then when I was younger, I guess we started a forest fire.
That's not good. Yeah.
Well, we also were fucking around Roman candles at these sand pits, and the pits were all like grass, and the whole
Fall
all
River
the-
takes that very seriously.
and
You
we
go to
fucking
jail the rest of your life. We're known for fires. That's our thing. Like, you weren't.
That's what you're known for.
Okay, Mark, now I sense an edge. I sense an edge coming on. Yeah, we've had a lot of really big fires. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking bad. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you were a kid and you were lighting fires
Yeah.
in Fall River, they throw a book at you.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's a bad scene.
someone called the fire department then, and then my own house, I was fucking around, and the wind just fucking took it, and I said, "Oh my god!" And I'm like trying, and then I had to go in and be like, "Hey, Dad, you gotta call the fire department." He's like, "It's like what happened?" I'm like, I don't even know. Like this is when I used to lie habitually. Like
this
everything.
isn't like it happened once. He has like 5 different stories about
No,
this.
it's 3. You again.
And your wife would keep you for $500 million. Okay.
yeah, Mark. Yeah, because she's afraid I'll light her on
Carry
fire.
on. Come on.
This is pre
This
knowing
is
me.
what they think of when the check's being handed to them. They go, he does like to light a lot of shit. That's what comes up. Okay.
So the fire department had to come there, and I remember too. My mother wasn't home, and my dad's like, "Don't tell your mother. We're going out with friends of ours, and she'll be worried about it like lighting up again." I said, "Yeah, no problem." He fucking told her. Like, before he left, he's like, "Yeah, so your stupid son lit the house on fire, lit the backyard on fire." I'm like, "You told me not to say anything."
So it's like that last scene in Blow.
Fucking Judas.
Where the mother rats out.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What the hell?"
Oh, wow.
But
it's a less cool blow.
Yeah.
That was then. I don't fuck around.
That was the old days?
That was really old. Like, I wasn't even. I wasn't even like. I don't know. Maybe I was 14. Maybe.
Well, we'll blame that.
Maybe.
We'll blame that on youth.
Well, he just turned 14 this year,
youth.
so let's hope he just start lighting shit on fire.
Yeah. Don't do what I did.
I tattooed a fish on somebody right before I came.
And then you lit him on fire?
No.
Where are we rolling with this?
I don't know.
What
It
a
came to me.
segue.
Well, because John asked me when I walked in, "Hey, have you done anything?" I'm like, "Oh, is a fish crazy?" Like, it was his fish.
That's cool.
Oh, like a
pet
goldfish?
fish.
Yeah,
Like
it
a
was
koi?
it was a flower horn.
Oh,
you heard
that's
of
cool.
flower horn? It's like
No.
a cichlid. Google it. It's strange
Oh,
looking.
cichlids, they get big, right?
It's got this big head thing on it,
Yeah.
and I tattooed it on him. Yeah, flower horn.
That's cool.
Before that, I did the screaming hand from Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah, the Santa Cruz hand
but
is good.
shouting out FRTC.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's cool. Who'd you do that on?
On someone from your...
Holy Christ.
your crew, or-
just
All right.
It's really amazing how many people now at this point, we're like 4 years in, how many people we've tattooed either the bunny logo or something to
I'm
do
not
with
going to
the
lie.
job on them.
If I showed up
It's
in
an
your
awesome
place, I
design.
would get the bunny logo.
We
just
do
for
it all the
fun.
time, and I always say the same thing. I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like, I don't want to. I'm not, Mark. I know what you're thinking. I'm not pushing people to fucking do this. They're asking me.
Hey.
I feel strange about it because.
Well, when you're like,
Can I write Mark Rosenquist on you?
You know, when you say, "Are you sure?" You say it with like, "Trust me, it's a good move." Right? You're like,
There's a little bit of-
You're like, "Are you sure?"
Oh, this guy.
And then you wink,
Yeah, exactly.
and it makes a ting sound. Ding.
It's amazing how many we've done it. I'm probably over 150 of them by now.
I was like, I've got
That many?
just
Wow,
enough
that's
tattoos.
Old ladies, little kids.
I've got just enough tattoos now where like I don't think that would bother
Might
me.
wanna
Just having a
clean that
random
one.
one.
That, you
Like,
got to get past that.
there's a
point.
level of
nobody
amount,
who
yeah.
doesn't have any would walk in and say,
Right,
"Can I
exactly.
get it?" But people that are covered, like, "Hey, can you squeeze one of them on me, man?"
See, I feel like I have to have multiple tattoos from Fall River Tattoo before I get the bunny.
We've put it on people, and it was their first one from us.
Okay.
Which
okay.
again, I find a little bit strange, and I appreciate the support and everything. But as soon as they leave, I start talking about them, and as you can imagine,
Well,
Mark, it's
I-
not good.
Theoretically,
Things-
I've
you know
got
what I mean?
one. Well,
You got to
two.
let them get out the door.
Yeah.
I've got two Fall
Not just
River
the chair.
tattoos, but the second one.
Well, you
was-
did it right. The first one was in the kitchen.
Correct.
Which is
On a
that's
table,
In
which
Mexico.
is how it's
Yeah.
supposed to be in Mexico. And the second one at the end goes, you realize this would be 3 sessions if you were anybody else, right? Because I'm not working this long.
This fucking kid sends me a list, this laundry list of guns.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about doing something for my dad. So I'm like, hey, whatever it is, I'm in. I should have not said that because the next text was, I'd like a tire. I'd like some keys. I'd like a fucking race light. I'm like, that's
right.
You know what I tell people when they come to the counter and they give me lists like that? Do you understand
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of tirade I launch at these people?
Well, that's
And
what I was
just
saying.
went,
People
okay,
kind of
Ryan, that's fine.
I want a tattoo for my kid. All right, cool. What were you thinking? Well, I'd like the poem that my husband wrote to me the night that we had sex when
Yeah.
the child was
It's either
consummated.
that,
Yeah.
John, or they try to
Yeah.
play my feelings. I go, hey man, you know my dad just passed away, and I go, sorry to hear that. And they go,
Yeah.
I want to get a tattoo for him, and I go, what would you like to do? And they go, could I get like a Japanese dragon full sleeve? And I go, that's for your dad? And they're like, well, we both like dragons. I go, you're just trying to get a fucking full sleeve, aren't you, you prick? It's unbelievable.
Message retracted.
Message
What-
retracted.
That's my cousin.
That Mike
really?
Porter
So-
sounds like trouble.
Yeah, I'm curious what he had to say.
He's
Yeah.
retracting.
Did he retract it or did
Hi,
YouTube
Andrew.
retract it?
Oh shit! Right?
Wow.
Yeah, he might have.
Hey, Mike. If
He might be flagged on YouTube.
If they actually took it off, send it to me privately.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Retracted.
They took it back.
Didn't say
That's
deleted.
weird.
I ret-
ASL, is
it's
that American
when
Sign
you're in
Language?
court,
Is
I
that what we're
retract
trying
my
to-
statement.
So what's
I take it back?
See, here's a question for you, Bruce.
I don't know him.
What is
I
the
know him. He's my cousin.
You know,
Okay. Here we go.
I'm not in the loop anymore. When I worked the desk at a tattoo shop, I knew what the hot new trends were. I'm out of the loop now. So I assume that
yeah.
it's to look like you got tattooed by a rubbish man. Everybody wants like the little
Everybody
single
wants
line.
low quality, sketchy looking stuff.
Yeah, like I want to
Oddly
look
enough,
like I
though,
got
the thing I've
tattooed
done the
by a
most
rubbish
lately.
man.
I've
Yeah.
done a lot of man ass.
Okay.
Hear me out, not in an odd way.
Yeah.
People getting large scale Japanese things.
That's cool.
You got to cover every square inch.
Yeah.
And you're up in your business.
Yeah.
I did like 3 taints over the past 2 months.
Wow.
On, quietest sessions you've ever seen.
Damn.
I like to chit chat during our tattoo sessions.
Yeah.
Not when a dude's laying back holding his leg up. Like that.
Oof.
But you got to get
He
in
called
there.
it a leg?
That type of
Good for him.
So
Yeah.
you don't talk in those ones.
No.
That's when that
Yeah.
shuts you
You're
down.
in the zone.
I got rules. We don't talk. I don't have any
Because there's
visitors
shit's
come in.
up.
No eye
and I never
contact.
lock
Don't look
eyes.
eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like I never like go like this and then like look up real quick and then
Well, yeah, if you do it like that, yeah. It's like,
careless whisper comes on. As soon as you do that, doo-doo-doo, it comes
careless
on. I
whisper
can't have
in the
that.
dark.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have that. But
Oh,
that
that's
type
funny.
of work, you
Yeah.
got to get in there.
I mean, I don't know. I
it's
feel
not
like,
glamorous. It's not a glamorous gig. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure, yeah.
We're still doing a lot of the under boob stuff, which
Yeah.
is
The titty chandeliers.
titty chandeliers. Not always good because
Yeah.
they're never like some hot slim girl with like an A cup.
Yeah.
It's always a more rotund type of gal.
Yeah.
With some sliders.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Throw that
And
thing
I'm like,
over your
who's right?
shoulder.
Who's gonna see these under
Yeah.
there? Come on.
Throw that
Stop
thing
it
over your
now.
shoulder. Let's get down to business.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Well, when she has $500 million.
Tuck it under your own.
$500 million. I'm in there like I got one on my head. I guess. I got a miner's light on. I'm like, yes. So where you from? Middleborough. No kidding. Never been there. Never been there.
Never even heard of it.
You have anybody ask for the creeper lately? The from dusk till dawn thing? Like, I want a full sleep, but I want it to creep onto my neck
I don't want to
and creep onto my hand.
I don't want to jinx myself. I think tribal is officially gone.
Nope. I'm seeing these young guys doing.
I haven't done any in like
I'm seeing
5
these
years.
I'm seeing
But that
these
was a
young
moral
guys
choice.
doing.
was, yeah.
No. I'm seeing these young guys, like popular tattooers, doing like the 90s gritty tribal stuff again, like it's
They wanna look hard, yeah.
Yeah, they want to look like, like
Tattooers
I'm going to go to
specific.
Hot Topic and get some vintage clothes,
Tattooers. Recently, I went to an event recently against my will, but
Yeah.
I passed on a couple of them, and it was like tattoo get-togethers. So a lot of the guys from the shops out here in Rhode Island, they're like, "Hey man, we're doing a get-together at this bar, and we hope everybody can show up and blah blah." But it's like it's a scene, and it gets back to the hardcore thing I was talking about. You practicing that dance move is because you want to get in that scene.
Yep.
Right.
And it's like it's almost like fake to me. So if you say, "Hey, I got a bunch of tattoos, we're all going to go to this bar," I go, "Why? I work with tattooers every day. I'm not going to go somewhere with this other tattooers."
Yeah, you don't
Let
need
me
to be around them.
I don't want to be in a scene. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I went to one in just recently in Rhode Island over here, and Marilyn Mott was there, so always a pleasure hanging out with her. But
Yeah.
it was like a print swap.
Yeah, that's
So you brought up
Buddy's
your
daughter,
prints.
right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
You bought prints and Flash and whatnot, and you swap with other artists.
That's cool.
That I don't mind because you're making artwork, but I got nothing to say to some other guy that does tattoos.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I work in a shop too.
Great.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
That's it. Like it's not an
No, I get
interesting
that.
topic. Like I don't watch
It's a
shows
weird
about
thing,
it.
like,
It's a weird thing.
Because it's a profession, right? So, like,
Right.
if you're a mechanic, you don't, like, go meet other mechanics.
Yeah, you never
to
watch
talk
a show
about
called
mechanicking.
Mechanic Master.
Right.
It's called networking.
But I don't.
It's
For
a new
what,
thing.
though?
There was a time when the networking was non-networking.
Yeah.
Like
that was
finding the
network.
club to go to that no one can find. That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Not, hey, it's for sale on Facebook Marketplace and you can buy a ticket to this.
Yeah.
The cool stuff is stuff no one's talking about.
Yep.
Tattooing should have stayed that way, kind of. Because now it's too available.
Yeah.
Finding a cool car. You had to know people. You had to know a guy who was doing the Volkswagen. You had to know the panhandlers, right?
Yeah.
They let a schmuck like me walk in. 2 seconds later, I'm whipping around in a fucking Beetle.
Well, yeah.
You really should have done a better job at gatekeeping. I can tell you that right now. You don't want me in.
You were our
And
best.
now I'm in.
You were our best investment.
Thanks.
Bruce.
Yeah. Thanks. I've been on fire. I've been vandalized.
None of which was our fault.
Fire or not, you're still buying the blaze
Yeah.
cuts. You're in, buddy.
Well, I've got Ryan chopping cheese up at the garage, so that's
Hell yeah.
pretty fucking good. Hey,
is
not a bad
charcuterie
charcuterie maker right there.
I mean, it was for you.
You brought out
he's
hot
had-
items, which I never
I
do.
made a.
He's head chef at his house.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, I have no idea.
He wears a hat and everything.
So my mother did this for Thanksgiving, and I was like, "Oh, Bruce is gonna like this." And it's the first person I thought of. Brie in those phyllo dough cups, and you chuck it in the oven for a
yeah,
few
yeah.
minutes, so it gets
The
warm.
John.
Feel it, though.
Feel it? What the
Phyllo dough, those little
I love Brie.
cups you
Phyllo.
buy, like they're it's like a
Like a flaky
croissant-y.
pastry.
Yeah.
But it's one layer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
very
good.
thin.
Unbelievable.
You buy it in a tray, and you take them out very delicately because they break. They're always frozen. You chuck them in the oven for a couple of minutes. The brie melts. You add your assorted jellies on top, and off you go.
My friend Eric's watching. So Eric is my buddy who we did the Wise Ass podcast with.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, he just posted the other day. There's a screenshot when we were going live. We were doing live before you kids knew what live was. Anyway,
You were a trendsetter.
yeah, we did a marijuana episode. It was whatever year marijuana got decriminalized in mass, not legalized, but decriminalized. We were going to do the episode where we invite a bunch of guys in, we smoke a bunch of weed.
Yep.
But we couldn't do it at the studio because, like this place, you don't want to get it all stinking like weed, right?
Yeah.
I come up with an insane idea to do it at my house. My wife's away. She's doing some other thing. And I go, you do it at my house. John, everything went wrong that could go wrong. Everything went wrong that could go wrong.
Can you give us 2 things?
I'm going to give you 8,000 things. One, we're all high as fuck. We're all smoking.
Yeah.
Guys brought giant fucking marijuana sticks. It was insane. My fucking co-host, he just walks out like Austeres does from time to time to go tinkle.
Yeah.
But he's gone for like a half hour.
Ooh.
My phone goes off. He's texting me. He's like, bro, I'm up in your bathroom. I'm having a panic attack. I had to take a quick shower. You're in my shower right now, Eric? I'm like, yes, trying to be cool in front of the camera. I'm like, get down here, dude. This is not professional.
Yeah,
Plus, I don't know
making
these
it
other
weird.
fools.
Yeah.
And then he was on his phone telling people to come by my house to be on the episode.
Oh.
So people were showing up and banging on my windows and shit. So I got all the weed. I got people outside. I got Eric coming out of the shower. And then the fucking door to my living room opens up, and it's my wife. And I got a guy there. My buddy Pierre is like 6'6".
Yeah.
My wife is legitimate. She's a homunculus. She's 11 inches tall.
again?
A homunculus. You never heard of that word? I call her this all the time. Homunculus. It means a perfectly formed miniature human.
Yeah,
like not a dwarf where she's all out of proportion.
Yeah.
She's perfect, but she's like
Miniature.
She's that tall. She shows up and she opens the door and she just yells, "Get your loser fucking friends out of here!" And I have the photo of the screenshot of that moment. And this
that's
big
so
dude,
good.
Pierre, he was just like this. He wouldn't even look at her. None of my friends would look at her. They all got up and walked out, and I'm like, podcast, iTunes, and like I had to sleep out for 2 days. It was a disaster. And after that, we never did the podcast again. We deleted all the episodes.
Yeah.
We had like 25,000 views on that fucking episode.
That's awesome.
She freaked the fuck out. Glad she's not watching this because
If she comes here, can we get
she
25,000 views?
She
'Cause
kind
can
of
come
ruined.
here. If
That's one of the reasons why this 500 million comes in. Boom, I'm out. Shit like that, Mark. Shit
Well,
like
I
that.
mean-
Could have been somebody.
We did our episode number 42. We did 42.0, and it was
How many? Where are you guys at right now?
161.
Wow,
Yep.
that's fucking substantial.
Yeah.
3 years plus.
Yeah, we had episode 42.0.
And you just got koozies.
Yeah, we
You're
just got
106
koozies.
episodes in.
The koozies have been there for a year.
We've
We
had
would've
those for a year.
koozies. We would have had koozies already.
We've had those for a year
We had
now.
those since dust off.
We had
You
shirts.
asked
We
what
had
else we could do
koozies.
live. We tattooed each other live.
That's actually on the agenda. We want to do a live
So
tattoo
we did
thing.
silhouettes of each other
Oh, that's great.
on ourselves. He tattooed me. He can't tattoo. I tattooed him. It was awesome. And then some girl came down that was she was like an avid listener. We tattooed her ass on the show live.
Oh, damn.
You got the perfect setup for this.
So let me speedball.
All right, let's do it.
Let me
Let's
speedball
do-
an idea off you.
let's
So
do
I will
bunnies.
tattoo somebody right on this
Let's
table.
do
right.
bunnies right here.
well, no, listen. No,
Look at this.
even I have
See what's
better.
happening, Mark? Look at this, Mark. You
I
can't
have
stop
better.
right now.
No,
it's gone.
I've got better. So I'm gonna just put it out there now. Ryan from Widowmaker. We were talking about ideas and things, and he said we should do an episode where other people choose what we get. So like I
Oh,
choose
my
what
God.
you get, and you choose what
But
I
they
get.
should pay. That should be a pay thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to
or
put
Ryan
25
chooses
bucks,
what I get, and I choose what he gets.
Oh, I love it. But if you want to put $25 up,
Yeah.
and watch Ryan get tattooed with something that you're thinking. Better
Yeah.
yet, I'll let you do it.
That's fine too.
I'll coach you from
Yeah.
where I can just go stop and I can grab it if something goes really bad.
Yeah.
But
Blake was there for the first like half of my tattoo when he was doing it.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Blake, you want in?" I was like, "No."
yeah, hey, he answered. So
I would
fast.
let my
Blake
my
was like
kids
this,
do that
I'm-
before I let him
Nope,
do that.
okay.
I'd let both
He's
of
like,
you guys
"Remember when I was
tattoo me? I don't
11 and
give a
you
shit.
threw me across
I
the
let
room?"
little kids tattoo me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
let
would
my
let both
wife,
of you tattoo me.
Yeah.
You're insane.
100%. I wouldn't even
Listen,
think twice
I
about
let
it.
a 9-year-old girl tattoo me. I let my wife tattoo me. It was a bloodbath. It was awesome. That's the thing. You want the experience of it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I'd let
And
any
would
of
be
you guys
gold.
tattoo
I have
me.
0.
I'd even let Bruce tattoo me.
What?
I have 0.
You ever seen,
That's what we're talking about. He has no
John, are you
tattoos.
getting this?
Yeah, he has no tattoos. I know.
Okay, I don't know who I'm talking to. Maybe I have an image of you that is incorrect. I don't know.
Well, you
I
gotta
thought
look-
for sure
just
you'd
look-
leave your wife for $500 million. You might have had some tattoos.
Nothing.
Neither of those things are true.
Nope.
No.
No, we've talked about his
senses
first
are off.
tattoo a
My
handful of
spidey
times.
senses are off.
He did agree to do his first tattoo on the air. He did.
I did.
Listen, this is a good environment, good lighting,
Yeah.
a nice surface. I can prep it all, get it nice and clean.
Yeah.
Make it happen. We'll make it dirty. You're up to you. I don't care. Come from Fall River. You want it dirty, but you make it dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still gotta have Dan's gotta do my otter. Dan drew me a sick otter.
Hell yeah. Tight little love otter.
Yeah, our buddy Dan Brown, he drew me. I was like, I told him I want like the panther traditional tattoo, but an otter.
Crawling panther.
Yeah, it's a crawling otter. It's great.
Those are the like I said.
He has it on his flash sheet at conventions. Like, nope, you guys can't get that.
That's the kind of shit we did. Even getting the haircuts, like it was.
Oh, really?
It was weird when we did the haircut episode. We didn't talk about getting haircuts either. So like, camera comes on, boom, we're both sitting there with capes on, getting haircuts, but never acknowledging that we're getting haircuts.
Oh, that's great.
We just talked about the regular shit while getting our haircut. It was fucking
great.
awesome.
That's fucking great.
That's what you want to do. You know what I mean?
I like that.
People love watching a car wreck.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Eric was bringing girls there after a little while, and that's when it got weird too. Like, there's always one guy that wants to use the studio for like, hey, I'm on a podcast. Would you like to come by see the studio?
Yeah. This isn't fucking Shangri-La.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, and it would always kind of smell like bukkake in there a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd go and I go, Eric, he's married now and he's got a wonderful gal who probably knows nothing about this. And I hope she watches this episode because I'll fucking rat him out. I don't even care. I don't even care. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't want a Shangri-La.
Can't hide shit from me. Yeah, that would be a tattoo episode would be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
I'm in.
we're all in. Even Mark will get his first. He's gonna get a face tattoo first.
Right above your brow.
Yeah. TUTS right above the eyebrow.
Man, I love it.
Yep.
I love it. It's about the experience.
That's an experience.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's why
we
yeah,
need a touch
that's-
logo. Like we
that's-
need something.
Come up, you gotta have a thing.
Well, I don't want to come up with a logo because everyone's like, "Oh, you're a graphic designer." No, I'm not a fucking tattooer. I'm not making a
it
tattoo.
shouldn't even be that good. It should be like
No, it
funny.
needs-
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
It should be funny. Well, Dan drew us the no pulp,
Oh, that was
yeah.
funny.
the
was good.
anti pulp. That's a good design.
Steve said Luft Rally Miata. He's talking about
Miata.
we're driving to we were driving in that rally, and all of a sudden I
To
looked
Nick
behind
and
me.
Rachel
Oh, the
show.
random Miata.
Yeah,
To Nick
I
and
was
Rachel
being
show.
followed by a Miata, and I
Yep.
learned, which I didn't know, John. Did you know that the lights can operate independently?
Yeah, they wigwag.
It's like a mod
I
though. It
didn't
doesn't
know
do that stock,
so
right?
they're flashing me. They're making them go up and down, and they're behind me. I have no idea why these people follow me. We finally pull over. They pull over. Some hippie broad with like hairy armpits gets out, and then the biggest black dude you've ever seen in your life gets out of this tiny vehicle, and they just start hanging with us. And we're all friends. He's got a Lakers jersey on. I come out of the woods after pissing. He's there. I'm a little nervous, but like, it was fucking weird. What was his name? It was something cool, right?
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Oh, it was like Scorpio or something.
There was a.
It was
I remember hearing
badass.
the story though.
It was badass. Yeah, like they hung and then they took off, and I was like, great.
There was a dude that used to get tattooed at the shop that I worked at Dark Star. And,
Don't worry, Dan. None of these are your beers.
And he would he came into some money and he ended up with a Lotus. It wasn't like the one that like you see a lot. It was some weird Lotus. And then he had it for like a year. And he knew he was in the car, so I'd always shoot the shit with him outside. And then he showed up with a Jaguar, and I'm like, "What happened to the Lotus?" And he goes, "This dude was jacked. He was like gym tan laundry jacked.
Oh, boy.
Like jacked." And he goes, "Yeah, one of my fucking buddies told me I looked like a gorilla in a roller skate, so I had to get rid of it.
See?
I could never unsee it."
Taurus. That was his name. It was
Yeah.
a Scorpio. It was Taurus.
Taurus.
It was still a Zodiac. I was close.
Yeah, a gorilla in a roller
How you
skate.
doing? My
though.
name's Taurus. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Yes, it is.
Like, it fucking ain't right. He looked like all of the Lakers all rolled into one.
They squished them together.
Yeah, it was fucking enormous. Yeah. That kind of shit gets out of hand. I'll tell you though, John, I'm excited for you guys. I really am.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
I really thought you guys were going to go downhill at some point. I can't believe you had 160 under your belt right now because
Every week.
You
wanna
and
know
us
what I
both,
thought?
my friend.
I thought you were going to say 30.
Yeah.
No.
I really thought it was going to be 30. Now, now I'm blown away.
We're in for something. I don't know if it's a long haul. We're in for something, though.
I like it.
TDs. You're not late, buddy. You're out late, but that's all
Hey,
right.
TDs.
Welcome.
See, it doesn't. Don't you think that brings a lot? Like
It does.
audio too. Like we eventually had tried to do a phone call thing where you could answer the phone,
Yes.
patch them through. We could never figure out how it was supposed to work, but that would have
That's
been great.
that's a recipe for disaster.
Sometimes it works.
Or hear me
well,
out.
or greatness.
It's
I
awesome.
get it.
Yeah. People are like, cocksucker, motherfucker, 2-ball bitch. Click,
Yeah.
hang up, and I'm like, yeah.
That only works if you can't say that on the air. Like,
Right.
we can say that here, so it doesn't matter.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
6.
No, we were talking. I was trying to find this because Dan drew this for us because we were talking
that's
about.
awesome.
We were talking about pulp being shitty.
Well, we've covered that, and you know I like pulp.
Yeah. Well, Mark called it the devil's pubes, so Dan made us the devil's pubes orange juice.
Wow. That would make a great... Yeah, someone's got to get that
Yeah,
tattoo.
it's an awesome tattoo.
I have a reservation about having the word pubes tattooed on me. I'm just
I
saying.
did, for our Friday the 13th thing, I did a small juice box, and it said dumb bitch juice on it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
That
great.
was cool, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking fantastic.
Was it red
Dumb
wine?
bitch juice. That's great.
Yeah, it was, yeah. We do that a lot, dumb bitch
How
juice.
late am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, Plastic
Yeah, the
Avenger.
shit
The
show,
only
yeah.
reason that Dan is here is to see if we're drinking his beer.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? On the
We're
topic of that, hold please.
Oh, no.
Crack them. There's always just one guy that buys all the beers.
Don't you worry, Dan. Lest anyone think that I brought my own beers here, I have 2 of your fucking Budweisers in our cooler.
Bam!
Nice and cold.
King of beers. You had Budweiser's and you gave me this fancy beer? Well, that's all right.
Yep.
You're okay.
Yeah, I got Budweisers. I gave you the good stuff.
That's how I know your operating budget. Through the roof.
Through the fucking roof.
You know?
No, it's just our personal budget.
Even better.
There is no operating budget.
Even better.
The operating budget is what I can afford this week.
Do you want to read the other news stories, or are we moving on from the news?
Do we have news? Do we
I
even get
have
there?
more
What's in
news.
the news?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah, a Texas
I mean,
woman.
This is just basically the show today, so fuck it.
I love that.
Technically, you bought those.
Yeah, what he's talking about is so
The music.
what he's talking about, technically I bought those. They complained that we drank their beer, so I Venmo'd them $40, and he goes, whoa, this is cheap beer. You don't need to send me $40. I said, no. That's a deposit for the next time I don't give a fuck
Genius.
and drink
Yeah.
your beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genius.
Well,
Pre-bought
guess
them.
what? That time is now.
Yeah, we pre-bought them.
Here we are. Texas woman finds a possum hiding in her Christmas tree after it sneezes. Here's the best
The amount
part.
of people who get Christmas trees and have squirrels in them is
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah, well, here's the thing that gets weird and a little fuzzy about this story.
Okay.
It's a fucking plastic Christmas tree.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
fake Christmas tree
no.
that came out of a box.
Now I like it. This story is
Now we're going.
just
Yeah.
jumped up.
Now we're on. Yep.
A Texas woman sets up her Christmas tree and she's like live streaming on TikTok, and she heard a sneeze. And there's a fucking she thought it was like a mouse or a rat or something. It's a possum in her Christmas tree that came out of the box with the tree. Out of the box.
Okay.
So my question is:
Okay.
was it a brand new tree she bought from a store, or was it stored in her yard, or like
Yeah.
her basement?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's different.
Come
if
on.
it's in a basement,
Let's
then yeah,
get
of
to
course.
the
There's
bottom
no
of
way they
this.
boxed up a fake fucking tree and shipped it with a fucking possum inside.
No, I'm saying the possum got in the box after.
Carry on.
Chewed in. You know?
Shoot in. How do you not know see the damage?
The real question is, who doesn't want a possum in their fucking
Nobody wants
tree?
a
They're
fucking
mean,
possum.
dude.
You sure?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I
I
just
mean,
watched the video
I mean,
where somebody
otters are
was
mean
petting-
too. Otters are mean too. So
Not this one. Not the one you got
He's
here.
the love otter.
Not the one you got crawling
he
around
hasn't
this
had
studio.
one. He just has
Yeah.
one stuffed.
Yeah.
He thinks they're adorable.
I could see like getting it from maybe like a used store, like a
A Savers type
People
setup.
Yeah.
buying used
Savers.
Christmas trees.
I got
Mark, people
I
will buy
never,
used anything.
I never
Mark,
thought
I
about
know you're
that.
so hoity-toity. You
Yeah,
would never
no,
buy
I-
a used
Mark-
Christmas tree.
I sold my shower doors on fucking Craigslist.
Okay.
All right.
My wife
real
said,
No, yeah, I know.
"You are
I know.
not going to sell those."
I just would never
and I
be
said,
like.
"Not only will I sell those, I will sell those for this amount of money." And she said, "Absolutely not."
I'll tell you, you're buying.
Blake put them up there
Yeah.
the same day. Some Russian lady and her daughter came and picked them up in a Prius.
I mean, I know there's a lot of green earthers out there that are loving, like, reusing everyone's shit.
Sure.
And I gotta say, man, I would never be like, oh, I need a Christmas tree. Savers.
Well, Christmas trees are expensive.
I know, but
Like I've got a pretty swank one. It's
yeah.
a couple $100.
You don't get a real one,
Not anymore. No.
and you don't get a real one.
No, not with the animals.
I like. I
Nothing.
would prefer a
So
real one.
we
you know,
do.
but-
We get real ones. There was a place near my
Plural?
mother-in-law's house. For years, we got it there. They moved. The trees got super expensive a couple years ago. We stopped. We got a fake tree. This year, Emma worked for the nursery.
Yeah.
Employee discount, baby.
How much you pay for your tree?
Get that
$60
smell.
bucks.
No, with the animals, like I'll tell you what dogs like to do outdoors. Is piss on trees.
I don't have these.
I have 4
troubles.
dogs.
I got 3 dogs. No one's peeing on my trees.
I don't want to risk it.
Oh, so it's never happened. You're just afraid.
I've never had a real tree since I've been in that house.
It's a preemptive fake tree purchase.
Yeah. Do you
man.
have a green tree or a white tree?
Green.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
No, I like the white trees too.
I got a
Stop
white
it,
tree.
John.
White or
Yeah, I
colored
had a white
lights?
tree too.
White or colored lights in the tree?
Huh?
Always white.
Or colored?
I'm always a white guy.
Hold on a second. I can't. I can't be in this conversation legitimately.
is that where
because
we're going down that
it's not
road,
like
John?
I'm picking. Like I don't. Pick
What do you mean?
goes in my-
That's fair.
my wife
No, but warm
gets that
white,
stuff. I
not
don't-
no.
If I
I'm the
showed
guy-
up with a tree and said,
no.
"Babe, I bought the tree,"
Oh.
she'd go, "No."
Are you
Hear-
kidding me? I am
Hear me out.
such
I got a pet peeve about this. When people have cool white and warm white lights mixed, you got to pick one.
No, I can't do that.
That's right. You
You
got.
Can't put
fucking
up with
have
that.
to pick
I
one.
cannot put up with that shit.
No.
Won't do it.
I'm the decorating guy.
The
Like
fuck
I'm
out.
big.
Yeah.
I pick out the fucking tree. We don't leave until I approve the fucking thing.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I probably spend maybe an hour trying to pick out a tree.
What's your criteria?
It's gonna be fucking fat, full, look good. It's gotta look fucking good.
Story of my life.
I thought he was going to give much worse like criteria. That's good criteria.
I mean, it's cut and
It's got
dry.
to be fat, full, good.
Yeah.
There's you got the warm white. You
Yeah.
got to have warm white.
Oh, there you go. Look at
Warm
that
white.
estate.
I meant on the tree.
Estate.
White lights outside is fine. On the tree itself,
Warm white.
we
Because you see it
Warm
through my
white.
window
Yeah.
with the lights
I would-
outside.
I've
It's a
never had
package
lights.
deal.
Yeah.
Package deal.
I've never
has
had a
to-
tree with
my
colored
wife.
lights.
Yuck for the colored lights. It has to be colored lights.
No,
on the
it
tree.
doesn't.
No, it
It's
has to be white,
ridiculous.
warm
Wait, you
white.
mean like that full multicolor, like the blue, the yellow?
All right, the only time I'm okay with
Ryan.
like colored
Ryan.
lights is when it's those old fashioned big bulbs.
Yeah, the big bulbs.
No.
Yeah. I
White
said it.
lights were from my grandmother who hung white lights and apples on her tree. That's not a festive tree for a child.
Oh, you want to hear something crazy?
Clearly a healthy
so
lady.
there was a family that lived behind me for a while. They've since moved out. They were from Austria, and very, very nice woman. She came up to me in the driveway one day when we were getting the mail, and she said, "Would you like to see my Christmas tree?" And it was a nice old lady, my neighbor. I'm thinking
that
like,
was a euphemism for come on
yeah.
inside.
No, well, I'm just like
I
I'm
love
thinking
where
in the
this
back
is
of
going.
I'm thinking in the back of my
I
mind.
hope it's going where
And
the
I'm like,
mailman
I'm
skipped my
like,
house
why?
today.
And I'm like,
Apparently, in Eastern
why?
Europe, Christmas tree means something else.
Why? I'm like, yeah, of course I want to see a Christmas tree. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, what the fuck's so special with this tree? I go in, this fucking tree has candles with actual fire on them, and it's a real tree.
Oh no!
In Austria, they had the ornaments had candles in them, and she manually lights all these
All right,
fucking.
that didn't go the way I thought it was.
No.
How
old
but
is this
that's
lady?
amazing.
like 150.
You can't be fucking with fire at 150.
I know.
I didn't
but
even
it was
do a
crazy.
good job at it as
But
a
no, but
young
she,
kid.
to be fair, she lit it once or maybe twice a year. Like when her family came over,
wow.
she had like a couple big nights where they
she
lit the
was a-
whole thing.
I mean,
But still, it's sketchy as
I
fuck.
learned. John is so naive.
Every year we
He's
had
like, this lady invited me in. She said, "Would you like to see my Christmas tree?" So I went in. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like,
Then she lifted up her robe and things went sideways.
Oh, Dan says colored lights inside,
Yeah.
white lights outside.
Exactly.
Unless they how about make everything match?
well,
Why?
You guys are fucking heathens.
yeah.
I can't see colored
can't
lights.
believe
No.
I don't
And
know.
then maybe
Same.
my problem
Ryan, I know.
maybe my problem is I was raised that way.
I would rather
Literally,
see.
they wanted to put white lights on. I was like, I'm out. You guys decorate the tree. I can give a fuck at this point. Looks
I would
gross.
rather see colored lights than a mix of cool white and warm white, though. I will say that.
That's true.
I'd rather see colored and white versus warm white,
Yeah,
cool
you gotta
white.
pick a version and stay there.
Christmas tree, white lights, outside, white lights.
You know what?
Or big bulb color.
I was like,
90.
I think colored lights. I think Edaville fucking Railroad.
yeah.
White
Which
lights,
I
think
went there
La
this year. It
Salette
was
Shrine.
nice. Yeah.
You been to La Salette?
No, I haven't been there.
yeah, but La Salette has fucking colored lights. I have a ton of them.
They upgraded.
Have you
to
been?
that.
It sounds
I
like
haven't
you
been in a
haven't
long
been.
time.
You
I
know-
used to go every year.
My two new neighbors, they have the bulb clips that make all of them the perfect, all the same direction. And I'm like, my house, I used to always have the nicest lights on the street. Now these fucking people have the lights, and they all.
I used to have the nicest lights on the
Yeah,
street.
not anymore.
These fucking people.
There's like
Now
three
they have
houses
the
on the street.
now they have the bulb clips, and they all perfectly face up, and the whole house is trimmed like a gingerbread
Buy
house.
some clips, John. Buy some clips.
You know how much work that is? I'm not trying to go down that road for a month.
You do it for Halloween.
I've got them on the outside of the tattoo shop right now, and I made like a
Oh.
giant tree with a star.
My wife just wrote in here, I can't wait for John to come home tonight. Our tree's lit up with colored lights
My
tonight.
girl.
No.
Yes,
but-
ma'am.
Well, we-
You
Which one I
can
love
you
you,
can adjust
Cassie.
your.
We have a
colors.
modern tree,
Yeah.
so you hit the
I'm
foot
going to tell
pedal.
you this
and-
right now. That's a girl that would leave him for $500,000. She hits 500K.
That's so
500M,
funny.
Gone.
Yeah.
Right there.
She's on the first plane to Portugal.
Jeez.
Oh, that's great.
Right there.
Just drop me off in the street. I didn't want to go on your property.
She
That's
just
what's
happens
happening.
to be on TikTok Live. What is he talking about?
I don't remember what we were talking about on TikTok before.
What was it? She just happens to be on TikTok Live.
Oh, the possum and the tree lady. He's saying he's
yeah.
calling bullshit on the possum and the tree lady.
Oh,
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's right. They have the decorating people that they paid now. To come
No,
out.
they don't, because I watched my neighbor up on the fucking ladder
No.
putting clips on his house.
Well, that's fair. But
Yeah.
but
he's
to be
right.
fair, it's a single level house. I'm terrified to go on my roof. I'm not
too.
going up there.
I-
I just paid a roofer today to go look where my 3 shingles that blew off in the storm came from.
I know, because I
I'm
need
not
his
fucking
number,
climbing
because
up
I'm not
there.
going on my roof to fix my 2, so you need to send me his number.
John, we recently just got a girl who started a TikTok for us at the
Yeah.
shop, and she comes by.
She goes on the roof?
But she comes by and TikToks us.
Oh.
And then
TikToks us.
controls our Forever Tattoo Company TikTok.
Social
Yeah,
media
she's your
stuff.
social media
I can't
manager.
even get on it. I don't even know how to get on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how she got the job.
Bruce, where you going with this?
Jay gave it to her. No, you said something about TikTok, and that's the first thing I thought of. This fucking girl. I don't know her name, but
Oh, that's good. Even better.
She's your
Whatever.
social media manager.
I'm
You don't even know her
random
name.
thoughts.
She
Mark,
was. She
Mark,
was.
I'm
not
random
now.
thoughts. You know this.
Yeah, I know.
I can't just bury it in. I got to let it
Random
out when it
thoughts
happens.
and no segue.
Yeah, no
Perfect.
segues.
It's like
You
a
know,
train off the rails.
when we pull into that driveway later, Mark, there's going to be colored lights through that window.
I'm gonna be dressed as the Grinch. I'm gonna take the fucking tree out the door.
It's going to be
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I hope you do.
It'll be gorgeous, Cassie.
It's not going to be gorgeous. It's going to be awful.
It's got to be classy.
You know what else is going to be in the tree? A cat, probably.
I live with 3
No, you love
800-year-old
Frankenstein.
people.
No, I love Frankenstein, but cats go in Christmas trees. I don't know how he hasn't gone on this tree yet. He
unreal.
hasn't realized it
Dude,
yet.
I've seen a video of someone who hung their Christmas tree from the ceiling, and the cat still got up there.
I do like those upside down trees. That's kind of cool.
badass.
No.
Yeah.
They literally hung it the right way. Like, it was just
So just suspended?
suspended it.
That's badass.
It was
That's
like
cool.
4 feet off the ground.
Yeah,
The
I'm on
cat
board
still
for
got
the
up
upside down Christmas
Yeah.
tree. I like it.
I'm into all of that.
You never seen that? There was a house in Bridgewater for years that had that in the window, right when you got on 104.
That seems like a
An
satanic thing.
upside down Christmas tree. Like, what is the
Well, it
fucking
doesn't sound good
purpose?
when
What
you
are we
say it.
doing?
Yeah.
Like when
What
you
are we
say it, it
doing?
sounds bad. I
Yeah.
want to take
Like,
back that I like it.
seriously.
No, me and Bruce want the same thing.
I
What
like
you
it.
want's
Doesn't
different.
mean
It's
Yeah.
good. That doesn't mean it's good. I mean,
Google one. At least.
I don't-
At least
it looks-
look at it first.
it's fucking stupid.
No, it's not.
Fine. All
might
right.
be stupid, John. I
I'll
don't know.
humor you. I'll humor you.
Yeah, just Google it and
we
take
go.
a peek at it.
Yeah,
Here
let's
we
hit.
go.
We've got the
Upside
video.
down-
Let's hit
upside
it
down
with some
Christmas
upside down
trees.
Christmas
The
trees.
video.
Oh, they actually sell one that has a bracket that sits on the floor. See, I want it bolted to
No,
the ceiling.
actual suspended.
It's
upside
got to
down.
be
Yeah,
bolted to
for
the
sure.
ceiling for sure. Yeah, this is bullshit.
What the? What?
That's stupid. No, we
right,
need it to be
that's-
bolted
no.
to the ceiling.
That's a cone.
Yeah, no, we want it bolted
That's
to the
just
ceiling.
a cone.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Do a sideways Christmas
that
tree
thing
full
would've
normalcy.
That tree would have looked sick if it was bolted to the ceiling.
Mark,
Fuck out of
get
here.
with it.
Get with it.
It's a thing. People do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Psychos.
Yeah, sociopaths.
Yeah.
I'm in the Christmas spirit though.
Oh, look at this one. This one.
I love Christmas.
I mean,
But did the holidays get you generally upbeat during the holidays, or
Yeah, I have nothing, to be upset about during the holidays.
I dig it. Like
Yeah, I like it.
this one's got
I think
the
people
presents.
sweat
Jesus
it because of the
fuck.
economics of it. Like I can't afford to buy, but you don't have to. So
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
not
the same
excited
whether or
about
not
that
I can
stuff.
buy
This
a
is
million
my
gifts
whole
or
thing.
none.
Yeah.
I'm good because it's Christmas. I don't
Yeah.
care about the
You
money
enjoy
part.
the time with family and
Yeah.
friends. Like, seriously. Like,
I'm a social butterfly.
Just be
I'm
fucking
excited
kind,
to
like-
go do those things. Yeah.
I could care less about the gifts.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing.
I gave. Did you
I-
buy anybody anything cool this year though? That isn't listening to the show.
Sure.
Okay, I bought my 10-year-old nephew his first set of
Tattoo guns.
custom-made dice with his name on them.
Oh, that's cool.
I bought him a CeeLo board, and I gave him a stack of singles. And it's all wrapped together.
That's awesome.
It's fucking. He's gonna shit. I told him I want to play CeeLo a few weeks ago.
The
That's
best
good.
is going to be in 2 weeks when he gets back to school.
That's a kid that's gonna make money.
However,
on the
he's your
playground.
nephew. That parent's going to call him and be like, "So he got thrown out of school today
They
for
know.
chucking
They're like,
dice."
"Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Uncle B. Come on, man."
That's good.
Everyone else is giving him a shit. I'm like, I'm giving this kid a life skill.
Jordan.
He's gonna make money.
The present that I'm most excited about, I can't say because Cassie's in here right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I
well,
got
all right.
her-
All right. What? No, just
Don't
let
even
it go.
say. Don't let her
Don't
do it.
even.
Nah.
What are you?
It's good.
You're
Let
going to
her
fuck shit
stew
up?
on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. Stop it.
Off air.
Fuck.
Text
How do you
it.
think Australia
John, text
celebrates
it to us all right now so it pops up on our phones and she can't see it.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't do it in a way that it comes up on the fucking
I'm
screen.
just aiming it here.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the
TDs.
chat.
TDs, that can't be real.
not about
I'm
gifts.
not. I'm not. I assume he's. No. Do a sideways Christmas tree. Fuck no.
Yeah, sideways Christmas
Stop.
tree.
Stop all of you with this nonsense shit.
And when it's sideways, put colored lights on it like they belong.
No colored lights. It's
Why do you hate
upside
Christmas?
down. And they
It's a
put
Christmas miracle.
presents upside down.
That's too much.
that's silly.
That's a lot of work.
I do like. I had the white Christmas tree thing for a couple of years. That was cool. I didn't mind that.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yep.
The grievances, the airing of grievances.
I have the pole. Somebody bought me like a mock pole.
I'm sure you do.
Ridiculous.
Can we bring it here
Yeah.
for our second?
I feel like
I would love to
Bruce's
re-gift it to someone.
Festivus is all year round.
I love it.
True.
Well, for you
Always
it is.
give
Yeah.
his grievances.
You're always airing grievances.
My favorite thing to say at dinners
Yeah,
with people
fuck
is,
it.
you know what your problem is?
Fuck idiots.
No TDs. I'm on board for warm white lights only. Warm white, not cool
Colored lights like the Lord intended.
Goddamn right, Dan.
That's
Well,
aggressive. That's aggressive.
Right?
white.
That's
to
aggressive.
be fair, Dan, I'm not agreeing with anything what the Lord says. So
That's right, yeah.
I mean, he didn't even
if you want to go down that road, that's going to be a different
what is
podcast
that?
real
It's gonna
fast.
be a hard road.
Yeah.
What's he know about lights?
Yeah, or the Lord for that matter.
Well, I was talking about the Lord. Knowing about lights.
You know, hung on the manger. Colored lights.
Christmas
Yeah,
tree,
like-
half mast.
Like he
God
had
bless.
a fucking
We just
electrician.
triggered the religious
Mass.
crowd. There were all of the Bible Belt just chimed in.
Yeah.
Mark, for
Oh,
some
boy.
reason.
Yeah.
They're all on board right now with
Sending
this
thoughts and
episode.
prayers for everybody with bad taste in colored lights.
You don't participate in any type of religious stuff during the holiday, right?
No,
No. God,
My
no.
barber is religious, and you know.
I used to.
I
Oh,
respect it. It's
Hey,
not for
I'm
me.
fine
I
with
think,
it.
uh,
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
for me.
I'm the same
I
way.
think your barber is my old barber for many years.
Gil.
No.
My mother's probably watching.
My
I'm
barber
not
is
sure,
Gil.
but
Oh,
she
I
hates
went.
when
I
talk
went to
about this
Marky
shit.
Styles in Fall River for years.
No.
Yeah.
I go to this kid Gillen.
Very religious. Also.
He did get locked up for a little while, and
Yeah.
when he came out, he got really religious, and now he's beyond really religious. Like he's into it.
Yeah.
So like he goes
That's
to the
fine.
masses, and
That's cool.
it's whatever. I don't. Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, if it works for
not
people,
for
it
me.
works. Yeah, I'm not going to persuade you not to, but
Pray
I
to
mean,
Spock. All kind of
shit, I
magical
fucking went to CCD for years. I was an altar boy, and
You were an altar boy too.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
I did the
now,
communion,
now
the
I'm
confirmation.
I'm on my own thing.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
my own thing.
My parents made the mistake of making me a deal. They said,
What was a deal?
Yeah.
a religious deal.
I
That's
said,
awesome.
I'm a deal guy. Let's talk deals.
Love deals.
And they
love
said,
game
if you
shows.
Come
get,
into my
they
finance
said,
office.
listen, the rule is under this roof, you have to complete confirmation. Once you complete confirmation, you never have to go to church again. Okay.
Fair. Yeah.
I'm like, fucking
Okay.
eat those
That was
words.
pretty good.
Because I haven't been since.
I didn't
Did you
get no
robe
deal.
up?
Yeah.
that was
Actually,
awesome.
the
Did you
fucking
robe up?
whatever there's like a special one of the gypsies that comes for confirmation, not the regular guy that's
Correct.
usually there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whole
the
new
special guy came and he had the funny hat.
The cardinal. Yeah.
Yeah. And he thought it was a great idea. Back then, I was like, I don't know, how old are you when you get confirmed? 16, 17?
Yeah.
Back then it was like I was wearing like fishnets and a Slipknot shirt and
The
like
bishop,
fucking
isn't the
Oh,
bishop
boy.
yeah,
that
like
comes?
like Jinko
you had
jeans or
the eyeliner
something.
We've
on.
seen the
Are
picture,
there any
John.
photos?
No, there's
It's
a lot of
on
photos.
someone's shirt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there are a lot of photos. No guy liner though. I never
Wow.
went down that road.
So you didn't have the white on white suit when you were like this?
No, the guy. So I had like the fucking JTT Home Improvement like ponytail with the undershave. And the guy, the cardinal guy, thought it was funny to put his silly hat on me. So there's a picture of me with a silly hat on. Yeah.
In a Slipknot t-shirt.
No, I think I was wearing
gotta
wearing a
have a
proper
sense of
outfit.
humor.
Yeah,
They
they have to.
They have.
Who's this?
The cardinal. He was like,
Yeah.
this fucking kid's never gonna come here again. Boop. Let's roast him for a minute.
I went to a wake recently, and the person,
I
the
just went for
pastor
John
or whatever,
Fisher.
said,
Okay.
if anybody would like to come up to get the Eucharist, you can.
Yeah.
If you're not a practicing Catholic, you could still come up and just keep your hands folded, and I'll at least do a little blessing.
Yeah.
And if you don't even want to have anything to do with whatever, still come up and
Yeah.
let me do it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty.
That's cool.
This is
Yeah.
progressive. Open it
That's
up.
how it should be.
Very progressive,
Yeah.
right? Because like I said, what the fuck? You're always under pressure. Everybody's going up, and I'm like,
I will.
I'll get the Jesus. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Belcher was
Jesus
in
cracker?
Abercrombie Mumble. Stairs was a hot
So
topic.
my dad
Yeah.
was a religious guy.
That's
Like-
even tougher when it's
Mine was
somebody
too.
else.
So I really became an altar boy just to have something to do during church.
Of course, yeah.
And
You get to hang out in that back room for like that extra 10 minutes.
You
so
were
don't have to sit up
backstage,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
yeah, it was heavy, all right.
All the questions we had, like, where do they keep the wine?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What it
know
is.
all that.
I know what
Boom.
it is.
The one thing that was cool, like I a lot of people hear me talk about this sort of thing, and they're like, "Oh, you hate church?" No, I don't hate church. Like if that makes you feel better and that's what you want to do, have at it. But the religion that my family, I think technically still is, it's like Episcopalian.
Episcopalian, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's Protestant.
That's what I am.
It's Protestant, but it's the closest thing to Roman Catholic. Basically, it's like
Correct.
It's like Roman Catholic, but the priest
Without-
is allowed to get married.
And without the Pope.
Yeah. The priest is allowed to get
Catholic
married
without the Pope.
Yeah, and-
Not as much pageantry though, right? Like
No,
there's not
no.
robes. And
Yeah, and like-
Catholics love.
Well, there were robes,
and like
but, like,
instead
that
of
was an altar boy
CCD,
too, but-
they had like Sunday school, but it was a lot more lenient.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to get kicked out. CCD.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I had a
more
lot of
lenient.
questions.
We never had CCD.
Same. I had all kinds of questions.
We had
I didn't
church
want
Well,
to
school.
the
answer-
big thing, what made me think of it was what you said is like, say, someone who's never been to church in their life comes up, they're like, yeah, you want to eat one of these fucking stale crackers? Come on up, buddy. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. Here you go.
Right.
Have the whole box,
I'm hungover. I'll take one.
If you don't believe in it, there's no harm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Hey, if
I
I'm
sent
wrong,
you the
I'm wrong.
pictures of
Like,
the Jesus Cracker place, right?
Yeah, you did a job there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a place in Rhode Island that makes the wafers.
flavored.
The Jeez-Its.
The Jesus.
Yeah, it's
When I tell you there's hundreds of millions of wafers in this thing, I'm probably underestimating. The warehouse is large.
Is
the
it
box
paper?
says
Like, what are they made
40,000 and it goes everywhere.
It's like celluloid, right? It's like paper. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's happening over here?
Dan, I believe you. I believe you.
No, Belcher really was an Abercrombie model.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's
We're
serious.
trying to get the picture. I had
Shut the
Yeah, no,
fuck up.
Kyle Belcher, who hosts Lucius Fast, he was literally an Abercrombie model.
Oh man,
His picture
and
hung in
I believe it.
Mark.
I don't even. My fucking god.
Mark. His picture hung in Faneuil Hall.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking god, this is awesome. Could
We
I
are trying to get the
could I
picture
use the
to
F
this
word in the
day.
Lord's name any more times?
can't.
You can listen. Wow. You think you know somebody?
I've had Blake try to contact his mother. She won't give it up.
Oh, you're kidding me? That's got to be easy to
And
find.
Blake and
Oh, no,
Kyle's mother
they
are
have
real
it.
tight,
They
if you know what
won't
I'm
give it
saying.
Oh, we'll find it.
Yo.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I got nothing to do tomorrow.
Blake strikes me as somebody who's
I'm locking
tight
the-
with moms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm
Blake's a
locking
big
the door
mom
to the
guy.
office.
That's their running joke. Blake went to his
Oh.
house and left a
Dan
ring
just
voicemail.
said he has the picture. He found it when he was moving.
Yeah, but he's not going to give it up.
Dan will give it up.
No, Dan didn't find it. He's saying Kyle found it.
Dan said, I have the
Oh,
picture.
He has the picture.
Have the picture.
I'm going
All
to
right,
need a
calm
text
down.
You hear it here
right
first.
now, Dan. Like right this second.
Come
But if
on.
you put it in your
Come
mouth-
on.
Yeah.
What do you want? A 30 rack?
Abercrombie.
4 30 racks? What do you want?
I will stock this fucking fridge with Budweiser for
There's
the
going to be
rest
so
of your
much
career.
Budweiser.
God. Oh
Um,
my God.
I don't have any more great news. Those are the two good news stories.
So the possum in the tree was that was
Yeah,
it?
I
That
have
was
this other
it.
one about there's this particular Christmas stuffing that a company called Tesco makes. It's like a cranberry stuffing that's a big hit, I guess. It was recalled because this year there's moths in it.
Okay.
There's moths.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
moths.
about recalls for a second
Yeah.
with
How many
fucking food?
moths?
Like, this is
So,
getting like
I went to the grocery store the other day. Every fucking Quaker granola bar is
Yeah.
recalled right now.
Yeah,
Every
my
single one.
mother-in-law
I don't
goes,
know.
so the granola bars, they got recalled. I'm like, I haven't had granola bars in the house
Why
in
are they
months.
recalled?
So I said, well, one. She goes, Quaker. I said, I don't eat fucking Quaker. So, salmonella. So here's my deal. Okay, so obviously they fucked up somehow. They got salmonella, right? In the factory, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and they know it's related to this certain lot. Okay, great. What did you do differently? All of a sudden, that's not a problem in the future.
Right.
Like, you didn't know then. You knew because someone got sick.
Yeah.
And don't
I
they
feel
know
like-
which store that lot went to? Couldn't they just
Well, they probably
pull-
went to fucking millions.
How big
You
is a
know?
lot?
Millions.
Millions.
Millions and millions of Quaker Oats killing people.
But if you put it in your mouth,
They're just shitting.
Hey, my
died.
cousin Mike
Up
died.
for a
What killed him?
second.
And is that why
Fucking
Shook wasn't
Quaker
on this
Oats,
week?
bro.
Did he have Quaker Oats?
You might
and
have
had
Quaker
the,
Oats.
Had the squirts?
That's the
Yeah.
weakest way to die.
Pepperidge
I've ever
Farms
heard.
remembers.
What a shitty way to go. Fucking granola bar.
Terrible.
I mean, how are these factories so filthy still?
Listen, I ate last week on our show, live on the air.
Yeah.
I ate a smoked oyster out of a can from Ocean State Job Lot.
Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Let
Wow.
me tell
And
you.
I'm fine.
Look at
Yeah.
him. Picture out.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
They can't even eat stuffing from a grocery store. No, we did a game last week. Dylan, the guy that sings in Held Captive, he did it's Lil Dilly's game of naughty or nice, and it's cards and questions. And if the Magic 8-Ball decides you're naughty, you get the naughty prize. One of my naughty prizes was it was a
Awesome
Ziploc
candy
baggie.
cane. Oh, no.
It was a Ziploc baggie which was filled with the contents of a smoked
Bruce.
oyster can
Bruce.
from Ocean State Job
I'll
Lot.
let
It
one
looked
go
like
right now.
The
something.
visual was
Listen,
something.
it looked like something out of
And
a
actually,
science
that
room in
bottle
high
up
school.
there, right there, is a
It
a bottle of Ocean State Job Lot
Yeah.
clam juice. I had to drink like half of one of those too.
Do they throw?
You guys spend a lot of time at Job Lot.
No,
No, we
Dylan
don't.
spends a
We
lot of
don't.
time in Java.
We have shoppers that take care of us.
Yeah, Lil
Nice.
Dilly. Lil Dilly spends a lot of
Boots
time
on the
there.
ground. Yeah,
Yeah, we have boots on
Shouts
the
out
ground.
to
Yeah.
Dylan, man.
Dylan.
You know what? Honestly, he puts a lot of time into this fun shit.
He
we
showed
do.
up with crates of shit
Yeah,
last week.
and he gave us gifts.
And he had
like
real
God,
gifts,
like
like, that were
seriously,
really
what a
thoughtful.
guy.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I show up with nothing.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Dude,
no.
my daughter's rocking
get here,
that
I'm
Celtics
asking for
hat.
stuff.
Your presence is a gift enough,
The green
right?
Boston hat.
What is it?
The green Boston
Oh,
hat
yeah.
he gave me.
Yeah.
My daughter's like, mine. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, God
nice.
damn it.
Yeah, Cassie's watched that DVD that he gave her like 15 times.
So Kyle must want the picture to start moving around because he found it and then he sent it to Dan.
When he
Well, now the question is, Dan
Is that the trust they have? Like, it
Dan
won't go
can
any
contact me immediately.
Yeah.
If Dan was a team player,
further? Oh, he's calling him out.
if
Look at this.
Dan was a
I'm
team
still waiting for
player,
the text.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have that photo via text right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Pressurize this Dan fellow.
Correct.
Dan, I better text him just in case he's not in the chat anymore. Dan.
He's
Well,
in the
let me ask
chat
this.
1 second ago.
Is it an embarrassing photo or is it like a fairly? Like, is he on a
You've seen
beach
Kyle.
with a-
Kyle's a thin guy.
Sure.
I'm sure it's a topless like pants thing or something.
Kyle's hot.
He's a good looking kid.
Yeah. No, Kyle's a good looking guy.
So why be ashamed?
I wouldn't be ashamed of it.
If I was a fucking Abercrombie model, I'd tell everybody.
It
Yeah.
would be on a shirt that I wore every day.
Let's put it this way.
All right, that's going too far.
He doesn't shout it from the rooftops, but a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
right people know
Yeah,
about
a lot
it.
of people know about
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe he's-
DVD is just running the loop.
Oh man, I wish I could remember what the title of the DVD was.
Dan said that he cannot break the trust.
See? The fuck you can't.
All right, Dan. I
Come
know.
on, man.
some people.
Yep.
Can't break the trust.
I'm gonna need Kyle. Kyle was in the chat last week. Where the fuck is he now? Come on, Kyle. Send us that
He's
picture.
just shut down all social media.
Yeah.
He just got a new phone.
You go through a model phase. You tell everyone.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I would
I don't know,
say.
Dan. On that note,
It's still fucking bizarre.
I might have to. I think Bruce and I might have to crack one of those
Yeah.
butt heavies
what
now.
The fuck? It's
on
like
that note,
nothing to be embarrassed about. We're all
really
handsome
sad.
gentlemen, but none of us are models.
it's sad. I'm not even disappointed. I'm sad. I'm sad for Dan for not telling us about that.
And you weren't a Hot Topic model, is that correct?
No.
I don't even believe
Were
it.
you a Hot Topic kid? Was that your thing?
Yeah.
Are you? What a question is that? Are you serious?
I didn't know John at the time.
Neither did
I'm
I,
gonna
but it's pretty.
guess.
It's pretty
Yeah.
evident.
Yeah.
I put it together.
I had I was way into the big wide pants, like the kickwear pants.
Jinkos?
Not Jinkos. Kickwear was the ones I liked.
Don't insult them.
Did you have a white belt?
No, I had a studded belt,
Studded belt.
Duct
duct tape. I had the duct tape pants. I had a duct tape messenger bag.
Oh, wow.
He made his own fucking pants out of duct tape.
Yeah.
You listen to this?
And all of that.
The
and
trench
now
coat
he's
thing,
Here. He's
yeah.
here running, a podcast empire.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
If that's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah. I mean,
I believe he's the right hand of the podcast empire.
My response when he sent it to me was, "How many
Dan,
collars
what are you
do
fucking
have
doing to
on?"
us, man?
From popped collar era. I had that era
I'm gonna
too.
tell you, man, I ain't gonna fucking find this.
So after the Hot Topic era, I worked at
Marcus-
Express for a while. I did that
Marcus
too. The multiple popped
salivated
collars.
when
I
the
get
light
it.
pale pink, then
Yeah,
yellow,
yeah. You stack polos.
stacked.
Yeah, stacked polos was a thing.
You're a man of
Yeah,
mystery.
duct tape pants.
You
That was the
remember,
move, though.
Tony, right? From Wolf's Cart, the tall kid?
Yeah. Black Magic Metalworks, Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
Kid
Patanga.
fucking messages me at the beginning of the week. He's like, hey, man, weird request. I'm buying a hockey jersey off of Marketplace, but the guy doesn't want to ship it.
And he's in Fall River.
And he's in Fall River. Could I have him bring it to you? And I go, what do you mean bring it to me? Yeah, can he drop it off at the tattoo shop? I go, sure, but the tattoo shop is next door to the post office.
Yeah.
What? So he's like, yeah, the guy won't ship. The guy gets there. I go, why the fuck won't you just walk next door and ship it to this kid? And then I got a bad feeling. I'm like, this is what's going on here? You know what I mean? 'Cause, but I guess.
And the
Tony-
guy's like, I offered to ship it, and this fucking guy told me to drop it off to the tattoo shop.
The guy literally was like, fuck that. I don't ship. And I go, perfect.
I made
Yeah.
duct
He's
tape.
buying bootleg fucking.
There's no return addresses
Yeah.
on my
and it's
watch.
like a replica jersey, an old jersey. And I'm like, Tony, what the fuck are you into?
Yeah.
He PayPal me the money. I paid the guy. It all went fine. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm a peach. Let's not do this again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
What kind of
No.
jersey was it?
An old Bruins jersey. You know the old logo, the bear
I
head.
know. Oh yeah.
It felt quality, but the fuck do I know? I don't
Some
know,
people are really weird about shipping stuff, though. I've had situations like that.
I rolled it up, put it in a plastic bag, and sent it out. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything.
No, some people. I've bought car parts and I've helped people buy car parts. Same thing. Like certain people just have such a fucking hair across their ass about going to the post office and shipping something. Like you have to fill out all these forms. Like, dude, no, you literally handed them. All right, how much is it? Okay, here you go, and you just leave, and then it's gone.
Is it
Next
going to
door.
explode? If
Yeah.
it goes
Drove
on
all
a
the way down
plane?
to see
No,
me. The
the
post
end.
office is next door.
Yeah,
man.
it's really bizarre.
Not even a ton of work.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah, people are fucking strange.
Dicks. But I did it to help Tony out. So,
Yep.
Tony, now you owe me one.
Big
now
shouts, Tony.
You're in my debt.
Yeah,
And you don't want that. I'll tell you that, Mark.
yeah.
Better clear
you
that
owe
up
me
soon,
one-
Tony, because he will come collecting.
Oh, my God. Am I a collector of debts? Fucking A. Could be anything.
Bruce, tell me what's going on in your life. What did we miss?
Let's see.
He'd leave his wife
Single
for
gift.
half
I
a
would
billion
leave my
dollars.
wife for
So.
$5 billion. Well, clear that up. I'd let her leave me, and she's getting $500 million too. So it's don't say it like
However
that.
you want to say it. Yeah.
Not a
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. Whatever makes you feel good. Yeah.
She'll be on. She'll be on a raft with
Mark's
Orlando
hung up on
Bloom
this.
before you know it.
We know what it.
We're
Yeah.
good to
Yeah.
go.
I don't know. That's about it, really. I got nothing going down. Working every day like a fucking weirdo. I'm working less.
That's good.
I was gonna say,
You deserve it.
You don't work every day.
I don't work every day. Yeah. I got more people on now, so.
That's good. You got a full house. You got your rooms full. That's
Carlos the other day saved a very important thing for me. I have this Brazilian kid, Carlos, that works for me.
great. Yeah, you got Carlos. You got J-Ski. Who else you got in there?
Nate Teasdale,
Yep.
Corey Goyette, Fred.
Corey Goyette still selling stuff?
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
his
this Asian-
his little
this Asian
antique
kid.
gig. He's got some cool
I
shit.
got an Asian there now. I got a Brazilian there now. This is really panning out. And then
Yeah.
a bunch of Florida mooks.
Going right
Yeah.
across
But I
the
put
world.
up a fish tank in there, and I bought this I bought this fish.
For the people, Fall River Tattoo.
I
For the
spent
people.
$500 on this fish.
I saw the
One
fish.
fish?
I spent.
We
Yeah.
found the fish.
Are you fucking insane?
It's like a Where's Waldo. You gotta
The
look
other
for
night
it.
at 9:30 on my day off, Carlos FaceTimes me. This
Yeah.
kid can barely speak English. Bruce, hey, I was here, and then lights on, and now this. And
Fish
he
is
points
dead.
the phone toward the floor, and I see the fish on the floor, and I go,
What? jumped
Carlos,
out. He
pick
jumped
it.
out.
He shot out of my fucking tank.
Okay.
What?
I said,
All
Carlos, pick it up. He's going to bite. Carlos, pick
up
up
the
that
fish.
and you
Yeah.
put him in.
Is it gonna bite? It's not a fucking piranha.
What kind of fish?
Well,
Actually,
hear
it
me
is.
out.
Yeah.
It does bite. It can bite.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not a
I have-
piranha.
it's-
It absolutely has teeth, and it would bite.
Is
You
it
have a
some sort of
saltwater-
I didn't
cichlid?
tell him that.
You have a saltwater tank?
Freshwater tank.
Is it some
I
sort
can't
of
tell you what it
cichlid?
is.
You're
'cause
buying
it's illegal.
$500
Well, it was
freshwater fish?
Adults were $1,000. I bought a baby for $500.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, I was at
I'm
the
like
fish
this.
store with my wife the other
Let's
day.
just say the shop was in Mexico. What kind of fish would it be?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
He saved the day. He got the fish back in the water. It's still alive, and we're good. And
Wow. How long was it out of the water for?
Who knows? It was dry. So I mean, I had a fucking panic.
Meanwhile,
the
it took,
heat
us,
was on. It was getting rotisserie.
it took us 40 minutes to locate it the one day. We're just like
Yeah.
in the tank, like looking for it.
Wow.
I bought a $500 fish that never comes out of hiding.
Yeah.
So when you walk into the tank,
And when it
it's
comes out of
empty.
hiding, it comes out of the whole fucking tank.
It's an empty tank, and he's in there somewhere.
Goes from 0 to 100. Straight the
That's
fuck
wild.
out.
Fucking whatever. You guys need a fish tank in here. That would be great.
A fish tank would be sick.
That we definitely need one more thing to take care of in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something to look at.
Be feeding
Yeah.
it, we'll be feeding it
That's why
beer
we're
by
here.
week 2.
That's why we're here.
That water will be mostly beer.
What do you guys think? Is it time for chicken sandwiches or what?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck's that mean?
Oh, we're fucking hungry, Bruce. That's what that means.
Oh, I thought it was like a code. You guys are kind of weird shit. I don't fucking know.
We're into weird
I
shit.
thought a chicken sandwich was like a, and the way he said it, smiling, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Stairs
Bruce, what's the best place people can find you?
in Fall River.
In Fall River.
Anywhere
Just Fall
in
River.
Fall River.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
walk around,
Yeah.
ask somebody.
Ask somebody.
Yeah.
He
They'll
doesn't
tell you
actually
where I am.
tattoo anymore. He just walks the streets
Yeah.
and talks
They'll
to
tell you where I
everybody.
Yeah, the rumors
Don't
that
worry
you
about
heard, they're true.
He goes, have you been here before? He's like, no, get off this block.
Yeah.
If you see
You're
a
not gonna make it.
transvestite and she's got an armband, you ask her where she got it. She'll direct you to
Yeah,
it.
you'll find Bruce.
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Bruce, thanks for joining us tonight.
course, yeah.
Did you have fun?
I'm stoked. This is, listen, it almost has me a little shook because I want to come in with better material. Like,
This was good material.
options.
You are better material.
you're a peach. The way you got this set up, this is going to be, now that I know you've got this,
Yeah,
You should come
the
in
gears
more
are
often.
turning up here.
yeah?
Mark, watch yourself.
Watch
it's going to be
myself.
on.
yeah.
These-
Well,
Is this a sturdy table?
It is.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
yeah.
on.
Hey, man,
yeah,
I'll send you what I
we
want.
got the room.
We might have somebody laying on this table. All four of us
I'm
have
going to tell you right now,
machines.
no one's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tattooing
If
me.
somebody would come in
of
and
what
let
they think
four
I
of us
should get.
tattoo them simultaneously,
So I've seen
that should happen.
I was watching some video with
We should pick a theme like everybody gets a Limp Bizkit tattoo.
Yeah, just
No.
Can I get
Limp
one?
Bizkit's not good.
And then
All right,
decide
everybody
whether
gets
I
a
want-
Creed tattoo.
whether I
Sell
want-
them the spot.
No,
Also
what?
not good.
Somebody should bid on being the client at the shop. They put up a little bit of money and boom. Boom. Yeah.
Although,
Get a little donation here, bucks for whatever.
Can we legally
Whatever
do
you
that
got there.
here?
Bucks for the boys.
Bucks for the boys.
Who's watching? Apparently. You know what I mean? I got a legal fish. I got a $500 illegal fish. You think I care about legal right now? Are there any game wardens watching? I hope not. But
I don't think.
in that case, don't come by the shop. My tank is at John Stairs.
It's in Mexico anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll do it. Now that you get this going, it's on. The gears are turning. So
We're gonna put. Let's
Get
get
ready
someone.
for that.
We'll get someone on the books over a chicken sandwich.
Haircut.
We'll be back before you know it.
Whatever you need.
Thanks everybody for joining us and listening.